Yeah, hello everyone, welcome to the VOD. If you're just joining us, I'm erasing women.
Did you like hit start recording right when I said, why are you erasing women?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well, I think there is a relationship more complex. With Maya. There is a friendship. There is also something akin to parenthood. There is also something akin to being deeply burdened. There's something complicated here.
Deeply burdened? What do you mean? Having Maya around is awesome, I think.
Oh yeah, for us, but clearly all of the stunts she pulls weigh him down because he's constantly like, you know, saying dialogue that only we can hear about her.
But he's got a cool rock.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, he's got a cool rock now because he knows her.
That didn't even come from her.
But because he knows her.
That came from her cousin.
Huh?
But it was hers. It was hers. It was literally called Maya's Magatama.
Okay, I guess that's true. That's true. Alright, in that case, do you guys want to experience Recipe for Turnabout together?
Yay! Yeah! Recipe!
I love recipes!
What are we gonna cook with this recipe, everybody?
Murder!
Yeah, probably.
Yuri?
This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts.
Whoa, wait, what the fucking hell?
Hang on here, Gloop.
Whatever. The victim was alone at the table when he drank that poisoned cup of coffee. No! Oh.
You're wrong!
The red text is here.
I saw! Reverb, I assume. I saw someone else there! A man, he's the real killer! Master
what if there was a
Hand?
hand? What if Master Hand is there?
Oh, drink the coffee that makes you gay. Why won't anyone believe me?
Well, I'd say that pretty much wraps this case up, wouldn't you, Mr. Wright?
This court finds the defendant. This court is adjourned.
I finally did it!
So
I finally destroyed him in court!
That's the actual game over screen too, right?
Yeah, that is what the actual game over looks like, generally speaking. The interstitials of like the defendant like pleading and stuff like that's unique for this, but yeah, overall, that is what it looks like when you get a game over in this game. The start of the new year always makes me feel like it can take on the whole world.
Well, you can!
By the way, just so you know, it is now 2019 in-game. Keep that in mind.
Okay.
Okay.
Boy, Phoenix, I'm so excited for a world tour trip that I've planned for next year.
Yeah, exactly.
I bet it does, Maya.
So, I decided that our resolution should be Zwei! Take on the world!
What did I just fucking say?
What do you think?
Sure, whatever, Maya. But I think you've had more than enough mistletoe cake. I agree, Greedra. You're saying a lot of truth down there.
Never! You've gotta eat a lot of cake during New Year's. It's practically a tradition!
I think it is a tradition.
Like watching the fireworks on TV or playing a board game. Hey, pal!
Detective Gumshoe. Merry New Year.
Happy New Year, Detective! Likewise. Now listen up, Wright. I warn her!
Practically a tradition means it isn't a tradition.
So true, Omnicore.
So true.
Here's to another fruitful year of lawyer-police cooperation.
Yeah, me too. All right, pal. You got some splaining to do.
Have you got a holiday present for me, detective?
This is a good bit.
Don't you want to give me a gift, Detective Gumshoe?
What? Well, actually, here, have this. It's really nothing much, but...
Yay, thanks!
Look, pal, we need to have a talk. Take a seat.
Hey, what about Pearly? You haven't forgotten her present, have you?
No, I mean, yes, no. Are you doing this on purpose?
Guess I'm busted. How'd you like my first practical joke of the year?
I liked it.
Very funny, pal. Now let's see how funny you think it is when I show you this.
Oh my god, we're in Forbes.
True, yeah.
What is it? A magazine?
Hey, I wanna see. Deadly poisoning brings guilty verdict. Defense attorney Wright trounced.
Cool action-packed music. What the fuck happened? To trounce? Let me see that. The defense attorney gave an almost childishly amateur performance yesterday. What the heck is this?
It's a report, pal, about you.
Listen to this. Mr. Wright must take full responsibility for the ruling in this case.
What?
Well, and don't tell me you don't remember anything about it.
But I don't remember anything about it. Well, when was that issue from, anyway?
December of last year, which I guess makes it last month.
Which makes it old news, you mean? Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Gumshoe appeared and I thought it was him.
No, you can make Gumshoe proclaim that he was not involved in a poisoning case in December. But I wasn't involved in a poisoning case in December.
Huh. So, what do you think this is all about, Nick?
If it wasn't you, pal, that leaves only one possibility.
Dark Phoenix, right?
No way. You don't mean...
Metal Phoenix, right? A faux...
A phony Nick? You know, it sounds kind of like Phoenix even Phoenix, right?
That one goes for a long walk, but yeah, no, that is it, huh? This must be Gumshoe's idea of a joke. Guess he's starting off the year with one too.
Phoenix Wright _ Don't be fooled.
Yeah. It's Phoenix Wright, but the I is an exclamation mark.
The W is two V's next to each other.
Yeah, exactly.
So, what are you gonna do about it, pal?
Well, what do you mean? What am I gonna do about it?
Well, it's your fault that the judge found the defendant guilty in this case.
My fault? How do you figure that?
Because the Phoenix Wright is super famous now. Well, maybe only sort of.
Yeah, see what happens when you hotshots start getting too full of yourself?
I really enjoy Phoenix, right?
Yeah, that's a good one, yeah.
But I didn't do anything wrong, at least not that I can remember.
You better make this right, pal. Now! And that means taking the case back to court, get it?
Sounds like we've got our first case of the new year. Let's tackle it with gusto.
I thought that we learned last episode that there's double jeopardy and things can't go back to court.
This is an appeal.
Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. I don't know. The judge already issued a guilty verdict once in this case. It's not going to be easy to get it overturned.
I guess that New Year's resolution is gonna have to wait until next year. And you know, the year 2020, which will be really normal, probably. We'll totally be able to take on the world in 2020, right, Nick?
Oh, absolutely.
So you're taking a case, right? Good. I'm gonna head over to the courthouse then. After that, I'll go back to the precinct. Drop by if you need something, okay, pal?
After that, I'm gonna nick on down to McDonald's. I'm gonna give you my whole itinerary, if that's okay. I guess people are starting to know the name Phoenix Wright. A client entrusted a case to me based on my reputation. Guess I am kind of responsible. But why would someone want to impersonate me? What sort of a guy would do that?
Somebody with, the same haircut, I guess.
Charlie, a quite decorative plant.
Thank you for checking with Charlie.
He's sort of a keepsake, something to remember Mia by. Sure, the office is a mess, but I never forget to order this little fella. Oh, it's backspace. Whoops. Do we want to do her dialogue? Because I assume she's just going to give us... Yeah.
So, what's our first move?
Well, I guess we go down to the detention center and talk...
Wait a sec, Nick. This person's behind bars because of you. Whoever it is, isn't gonna be jumping at the chance to meet you, right?
Hey, let's get one thing straight. It wasn't me. It was a fake me that did this.
Ah. Wonder if he looks exactly like you. You're phony. Zinnials, I mean.
Good name. I hope not. And what kind of a name for an evil double is Zinni up, anyway?
I feel like a name with an X in it makes perfect sense for your evil double. Wouldn't you say so, Kit?
No,
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah.
not at all. Come on, it makes you not sound important. It makes you sound like a total nobody. Come on.
Ah, there we go. Ah, Nick, I've got it.
If you're gonna ask whether I've got a twin brother, the answer is no. I almost said still no. Like
it should be still no. I like the implications there.
She just asks once in a while.
Did you notice Gumshoe was acting weirder than usual, or was it just me?
What do you mean?
I mean, he was really worked up. Like a guy who's just found out he's gonna be a dad or something.
Or a guy who just found out he's gonna be in trouble.
That's very specific.
It is very specific.
I like the idea that he finds out he's going to be a dad, and his immediate reaction is to burst into Phoenix's office and be furious about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe Gumshoe's a doppelganger, I believe it. Yeah, I guess he was acting kind of strange.
Maybe he realized he's got strong feelings for you, Nick.
No.
I bet we can find some doujin about that online, right? You're really popular now, after all.
Considering how we interact, I seriously doubt that my, boy,
I
if
don't
there was a
know.
load-bearing incorrect sentence, this is it.
He's not very online, is he?
No,
he's really not.
Good for
Well,
him.
if he wasn't nervous because of you...
Then maybe it's because of our new guilty client? Wait, can I... Okay, I can't look at it. I was like, can I look at the...
You can show it to Maya. And your badge, and...
We
You
haven't done
never
this in a
show your
while.
badge off anymore.
Yeah, you never show off your badge! See, you still got that badge, I see.
Huh? Well, I'm a lawyer, aren't I?
Yeah, but I guess I just didn't think you'd keep on being one for this long. You have to admit, you've had some close brushes with death because of your job.
I fail to see how being a lawyer is more dangerous than channeling dead people.
Oh, I'm just saying that I'm incredibly brave and awesome, and you're a coward.
Yaoi enthusiast Maya Fey, correct?
This is so nerve-wracking, waiting to meet our new client. I wonder just what kind of person you tricked and got found guilty.
Keep it down, Maya. That kind of talk could ruin me. Whoa! I have no idea what to expect from this character.
It's Maggie! For the second game. She was in the first case.
Oh my god, that's right! Wait, so she stopped being a cop and now she's a maid?
Yeah, she
Oh.
works at a maid cafe now. I think
This is
actually...
wonderful.
This is... Okay, so do you remember when I mentioned that the production of the second game had, like, a really big problem in that there was not enough space for all the graphics for all the cases they wanted to do? This
think
is the
so,
case
yeah.
they had to cut. This case was originally written for the second game.
Oh.
So it's gonna be that you meet you meet Maggie, sorry, in the first case, and then she comes back later in another case. But
Is this game
instead
longer?
they moved it to this game.
Is this game longer?
This game is longer. There are 5 cases in this one.
Oh, wow. Did they, I wonder if the ROM is bigger. I wonder if they sprung for a bigger
Yeah,
chip.
I'm fairly sure that the ROM is bigger on this one.
Belbino, how you doing? Anyway,
Hello, Bobino.
how could you, Mr. Wright? How could you do this to me? They put me in solitary. I haven't been able to stop crying.
Oh no!
Aren't you... Yes, I am. I am totally and utterly let down.
Are you?
Don't pretend you don't know me. It's me, Maggie. Remember? Maggie Bird. Maggie Bird. Ah! Maggie Bird. She's the policewoman I defended that one time. She was accused of murdering her lover. He was a cop, too. What are you doing in here? Didn't I get you a quit? Oh, sure, very funny. After that 5th-rate defense job, you come in here and start making jokes?
You better hurry up and tell her what happened, Nick.
Oh, I see. So, that's where we stand right now.
I'm sorry you've been caught up in another murder.
My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of just bad luck and failures. I vaguely remember her saying the exact same thing last time. But I don't mind. What's one more disaster in my life? At least now the real Mr. Right is here with me. I won't let the world keep me down, sir.
So, how come you're dressed like that, Maggie?
This is where Phoenix Wright failed the case. That does seem to be what happened here, yeah.
He didn't fail the case. There was a fake one. There was a fake Phoenix. A
The case
fake
was
Nick's
real.
Right. A metal Phoenix. Last year, you looked so sharp in that police uniform.
Well, because she was a cop, and I'm okay with failing cops. I was fired after that incident last year.
Yay!
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, not that sorry.
It's okay.
Probably a good move.
I don't mind one bit. I enjoyed being on the force, but I think it was time for me to move on.
So, what do you do now?
In the second act of The Life of Maggie Bird, I'm playing the role of waitress.
A waitress?
Yes, in a French restaurant. It's a small place, but it's quite fashionable. My charming smile and shapely figure came through for me. Canonically fat ass, Maggie Bird. And the owner, Mr. Armstrong, he hired me straight away, sir. And then you got into this mess straight away, right? Yeah, you could put it that way. This whole mess started on the 3rd of last month. And it happened at Tribulations. God, I hope I pronounced that right.
Oh, don't worry. It's like, it's... I believe it's actually written incorrectly as a hint that the owner does not actually really understand French.
Oh, that's fucking funny as hell, actually.
Très bien?
Yeah, it's a restaurant where good service and a friendly smile are always included. Yeah, this guy doesn't know anything about France.
Oh. Yeah, the chef. This is the one with the chef.
There were
Oh?
2 men at the table. Both were drinking coffee. Sonic Hedgehog hair?
This is just a normal guy. It's a popular hairstyle these days.
I suppose. And then... one of the men slipped some poison into the victim's cup. The victim took just 1 sip and was gasping for air.
Hey, Gloop, there's like a line on your stream.
Oh, I
Oh,
think
that might
that's
be
me.
Kit. Hold on, yeah, that might be Kit. Hold on, I
Wait,
can crop
what's
it out.
making that happen? Oh,
I can kill it.
Yeah, kill that line. The line became bigger.
I can
Oh?
kill it. I fixed it. I fixed it.
Okay.
I fixed it.
Thank you.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool. Firemtn, to be fair, we have to edit the top off of your graphic as well.
What?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fine? Question. Hey, no, hang on. That's not fair at all.
Come on, put that back. Okay.
Fine, fine. I'll put it back.
Hey!
Are we all in line again?
Okay.
I was so shocked I passed out. Seeing a line and everything.
Hey, hold on there, Maggie.
Yes, sir? We're just gonna peanuts this. She's gonna call Maya sir too.
Yeah, sure, that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
You keep calling the guy the victim.
Well, he died.
Didn't you know the guy who was killed?
Not at all! I've never seen the guy before!
Oh.
So she wouldn't have had a motive to kill him then, I guess. And the other man, the killer, you saw him, right? Oh no! Oh no! It's Alpha Chad Phoenix Wright!
He really does have very defined cheekbones. And
Yeah, look at him, he's just like this. He's like, what's up? Yeah, I followed Jordan Peterson's 10 Rules for Life, or whatever the fuck it is.
God.
Of course! A good waitress must be attentive to the clientele.
Clientele?
What?
She learned it from the guy who doesn't speak French, it's fine.
Okay, alright.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly, Greedo, that's exactly what I had in mind. So, you saw the killer, but you were found guilty of the crime anyway? How come? You tell me, Mr. Wright! Ah! Well, I guess the answer to the question is my phony. Well, anyway, she saw the killer. Better see if I can get a description of the guy.
So, if you saw the murderer, why were you still convicted?
Because no one else saw.
Saw what? I forgot what we were talking about, sorry.
The other man. The one who put the poison in the victim's coffee. Everyone testified that way. Mr. Armstrong, the customer, everyone! The customer?
The customer.
The victim was sitting alone at his table the whole time. But how is that possible? I don't know. But nobody, not one person, would believe me, sir. Even Phoenix Wright, my one last hope for a fair trial, failed me. What a pathetic defense! My granny could have done a better job. Hi, Teeny Problem, how are you? Look, that wasn't me, okay? And then, they found something a bit incriminating in my apron pocket.
What?
A small bottle of poison.
What? Poison? Was in your pocket?
Well, I passed out when the victim collapsed. The killer must have slipped the poison in my pocket when I was unconscious. And no one else saw this other guy? No,
God,
sir.
I hate that you put the Alpha Chad Phoenix into my head about this image. It is killing me.
Just look at him and in your head like saying like push me until I get my satisfaction.
No!
But I don't see how they could have missed him. I was the one who took the coffee to the two men. Oh? And what was your impression of them? Well, when I first saw them, I kind of thought they might be in the music industry.
In music? How come?
Well, one of them had some sort of earpiece, and like an emo musician's look about him. There was also a sample CD on the table, sir.
An earpiece and a sample CD, huh? Did you get a look at the CD at all?
It had a band's name written on it. I think it was MC something. They must have been preparing for their debut, I guess. Huh. So there's a band CD. Maybe like a promo disc?
Maybe it was MC Screwdriver.
Maybe.
What I love about Maya is she just announces things.
Yeah.
Can you get serious, Maya? Would you buy the CD of a group named that? Ugh. What was the name of that group again? MC Hacksaw? No, MC...
What about the killer? What did he look like?
Well, I don't really remember. Only that he was a young man. Well built, like the victim, really. Oh, actually, I didn't do this correctly. Because we have to come in here. We gotta come in.
I'm sorry that you can't just present things from the inventory.
Oh, yeah, I need to ask you about this. Hey! This article's about my case! Can you tell me anything about the guy who was pretending to be me? Yes, sir! It was the morning after I'd been arrested. Wait, does Phoenix normally have scrungly eyebrows on the side there?
He does, yes.
Okay.
That is a normal picture of Phoenix, right?
That's what I thought.
I'll tell you that.
I met you in the visitor's room here. You were wearing one of your one of your super sharp suits. I got out. Me? Seeing Phoenix from the front is kind of like seeing a seagull from the front. Like, I don't know if... Yes, you, Mr. Wright. Ugh.
Hey, Maggie, is my evil double I on there too?
No. I don't remember a phony you, Maya. That would be cool, though. It just, the sprite is just her with, like, evil eyebrows Sharpied on.
It would be so good. Aww. Would have been so cool.
Then you got really worked up and passionate. I'm gonna get you a clue to this crime, you said. Okay, I get the picture. But you've met me in person before. So how come you didn't realize this guy wasn't the real me? I guess looking back now, it was a little strange. Only a little? Well, okay. So you're a bit taller than normal, and you looked a bit shady, and your voice was a bit weird. Oh, and you had this kind of funny accent. So the guy was nothing like me then. But he had your spiky hair and blue suit. Is that all it takes for someone to imitate me?
That's all he is.
Real Perry the Platypus kind of situation.
How about everyone else in the courtroom? Like the judge and the observers? Didn't they realize he was an imposter?
Maya, have you met this fucking judge?
I think the judge might need glasses.
I think the judge might need retirement. Everyone had these big question marks on their faces. But it seemed no one wanted to say anything, sir. Hey, I'm objected here!
Hey, I'm objected here!
Perfect.
This case just keeps getting weirder and weirder.
So, during the opening scene, was that wrong Phoenix? Did it show us wrong Phoenix in the opening scene, or was that regular
No,
Phoenix?
it just showed normal Phoenix.
Okay. Mr. Wright, do you think it's possible to get a retrial? Probably. The court ruled in the absence of a genuine defense attorney. So we should be able to get a retrial. Mr. Wright. Yeah? Do you think we'll win next time, sir? My life has been a full-course meal of bad luck, complete with defeat for dessert. I have been workshopping that one in here. There's not a lot else to do, man. Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building.
What the fuck?
Wow.
I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods.
Maybe, have you considered looking at this from a different direction, Maggie? Maybe you're actually incredibly lucky that none of this has killed you.
Yeah! Also,
So strong.
you're incredibly popular. I wish I was friends with that many cars. Failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and dated a cop.
True.
I even landed a phony lawyer when I had the misfortune of being accused of murder. But I will survive. There was a song about this, because Maggie Bird always lives to fight another day. And one day I'll find it. Just you wait and see. I'll find that one single moment, and good luck.
Sitting up is really gonna pay for this.
Hashtag girl. Well, what are you staring at me for?
I mean, I have to get angry at you and substitute for the phony. You're basically the same guy, right?
Are we, Maya?
Yeah!
Say so,
I mean,
Maya.
clearly, if Maggie was tricked, like, you must be basically identical.
Did you hear the part about that he looks different and sounds different? And smells different? And everything.
But he had a blue suit and spiky hair, Nick.
Maya, if you see several people in like the mall in a blue suit, do you get confused? Do you start telling the wrong one about the Steel Samurai?
No, what? What are you talking about? That's ridiculous. That wouldn't happen to me.
Did that happen, Maya?
No, you have spiky hair.
They let other
Nobody
people
else has a
spike their
haircut
hair.
like that, Phoenix. You look completely ridiculous. You're immediately recognizable.
So you think that nobody else could? Okay. Whoever it is that thought this was a good idea to use my name, Get an innocent girl convicted of murder. I better watch out.
We'll find him. Don't you worry. We'll get sitting up for you.
Thank you. Oh, I'll tell you where Tribulations is then. Right. The restaurant where the murder took place. Yes, sir. When you go, please tell Mr. Armstrong I said hi. In like that voice, like really shoot your pitch up there, like hi.
Sure. All right, Nick. Let's go check out this restaurant and its food.
And it's food. I'm so conniving and hungry.
I'm so excited for food, Nick. Can you show your badge to her for me? 1 sec.
That badge! Is it real? Of course it's real. That's what they all say. I've been duped before. Sorry, I phased out. All I heard was I'm so excited for feet, Nick. No, you got it. Yeah, you got it. You got it.
No!
Give it to me for a sec. Ah!
She bit into it. She reached through the glass and she bit into it.
I assume there's like a little like passy under thing, but like it's still funny.
How did she get it? I don't think Phoenix would have actually given it to her, though, is the thing, right?
I don't know how that happened, no.
Okay.
And I left a few teeth marks too. Yeah, I can see that. I just wish I could remember if that means it's real or a fake. I said it was real! Oh my god. Good cutscene.
Yeah. Aren't you glad I told you to check that?
Oh yeah.
Okay, everybody, let's get ready for this character.
Uh-oh.
When I used to hang out with the San Diego Lolita community, I spent a lot of time in places that looked exactly like this.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I bet.
There's more than you'd think. Oh, I see a hate crime on the wall.
Whoa! Look at this place!
Look! More like smell! What is with the suffocating scent of flowers in here? Then again, girls like that kind of thing, right?
Actually, I'm not all that into it. Kind of more of an incense gal, but with the occultics and stuff, you know.
Incense is just dead
Oils and
flowers.
whatnot.
It is not normal for girls. They're having a staring contest over this.
No one's coming to seat us. Maybe there's no one here.
Don't be silly, Maya. This is a restaurant and it's open for business. Hello? Anyone here? Your sign said Firemtn, so we assumed that you were firm.
Uh-huh!
I don't believe it. There really isn't anyone here. Also, is this a picture of Freddie Mercury right here? Because it so is.
Oh, you mean on the magazine?
On the magazine, yeah. This is Freddie Mercury.
It could be.
It's him. It so is. Think Pearl would like this place? I think Pearl kind of... You know, I don't know. I actually want to see what Pearl's gonna think of this place.
I'm sorry, she's
Pamphlet-
not in this case.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Perfect. Let's get intrusive.
Boy, if there's a slogan for you.
There's no one here. We can take anything we want.
Yeah, I suppose we can.
It's investigating time, and by which I mean stealing time.
Defense attorneys are like tow trucks, but for anything inside.
So
Exactly.
Crime
true.
scene.
Also, it might be hard to see on stream, but there is a newspaper tucked behind the bookshelf or a magazine shelf.
It's a rack full of fashion magazines, and they're all in French.
Why don't you try wearing something a bit more chic sometime, huh, Maya?
Yeah, guess I could. I'm always in my acolyte clothes, aren't I?
Is that what acolyte is? I never hear the term acolyte used to refer to, like, an actual acolyte. Always as, like, a metaphor or a video game case. Although I guess this is a video game.
It'd be fun to wear normal clothes every now and then.
Huh? There's something stuffed in behind the rack.
Looks like a sports paper to me. Seeing it as it says sports on it.
Hey, look!
This is my line.
Sorry.
Hey, and look at this. Someone scribbled a little doodle on one of the pages.
It says stop stealing lines! I like the idea that Maya hasn't even considered normal clothes before this moment. Well, these are normal clothes to her. She wears them all the time back in Korean.
MC Bomber. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. And a cute little doodle of mask to mask.
Saying ah ha 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 ha. MC Bomber.
$100,000, maybe? The McBomber.
The Hamburglers Act was too soft, so they upgraded.
If you ever want to see Maya wearing normal clothes, here's relatively official art from one of the designers from the first game.
Oh, this is Delight. This is Delight.
It's
Can I
cute.
call it-
It's
can I
very
call
cute. IMO.
it- Can I call
She
that?
gets a crate.
Wow! The schoolgirl outfit they gave her up here, it might just be because, you know, this is a video game, but she looks very fighting game. Like, she looks like
she's doing a Sakura pose for sure.
yeah, that was exactly the vibe. Like, she is like in the background of Sakura's stage in one of the Street Fighters. Like, that was where my brain went immediately.
Yeah.
Very cute. It's paper! It's from December 3rd. This paper's from the day of the poisoning.
What? Why is it still here then?
Paper from the day of the murder. This has gotta be a clue! Should see if I can find out some more about this paper.
Why is it still here? Why it was just so there.
Yeah, it was really there.
It's like right next to the door.
It was not a very hard one to find now. It's the restaurant's front entrance. Big
You
room.
can hear a passing delivery truck.
Oh, it's not just happening to me.
Yeah, no, that's why nobody's here. They're getting the food off the truck. The Shamrock Foods delivery service is here. There's a sign hanging on the door written in French. Probably says open or closed. Must be one or the other, but I don't know which since I don't know Jacques about French. Good joke.
Great.
Pretty good joke. Look at all the little trinkets tucked away in here.
Bet Mr. Armstrong collected all these personally. Let's see. Bouquet of flowers, some potpourri, and ooh, look! Fine bone china cups.
I never knew you were so cultured. I kind of thought you were a fucking idiot, Nick.
No, she's saying, remember, this is now where we dropped hints about it. She's saying, I never knew you were so cultured.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on, Maya. This is common knowledge. I think Joe Schmo knows this much. I like this fucked up reef. Oh, I can slide the view. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Look, it's one of those magical boxes that spits out money.
You know, you're the only person who would ever describe a cash register in that way. Well, let's talk about the poop stain. It's a nightmare. It's like... This must be the table where the murder occurred.
It's been a month since this murder, by the way. So they've just like left this here like this for a month, even though like the defendant was accused and is in jail and solitary. The police are just like, hey, we're leaving this tape up here. You cannot change out this tablecloth. It's like this horrible crusty stain.
They keep calling. Well, the thing is, they keep calling every single time Gumshoe's like, we'll get to it when we get to it, pal. Just look, we're busy.
That's definitely true.
They're trying to pivot to like a fucking murder tour thing instead of the whole restaurant business.
This is an escape room.
I guess so, with all this police table around it.
And that stain must be from the poison coffee. Don't go look in the tablecloth, okay, Maya?
Why would I lick it? I'm not a cat, you know.
Then why can I picture you doing exactly that? Wait, I can inspect the chair? Interesting. Oh, we're clicking on the partition, I see. This restaurant has partitions that separate the tables. When you're seated at a table, you can only see the tables to your right or your left. This table's set nicely, just needs a customer.
What do you think this flower is, Mac?
Let's see. Well, it doesn't look like a tulip, and it's not a sunflower, I don't think.
Duh! Even I could have told you that!
Well, those are the kinds of flowers I know. Dagnabbit, I'm a lawyer, not a botanist. Dagnabbit?
Dagnabbit! What a choice!
Okay. I guess we can't see into the Super Mario 64 blurry-ass painting. What the fuck's going on up here?
It's awesome. It's art.
Wow, it's a beautiful winter wonderland out there. Here in LA!
Here in LA?
Yeah.
Really cool, I love snow, let me see!
We came in from the outside, Maya.
Yeah, but outside was LA, we don't have snow there.
Okay, I guess this would be very exciting if it was like, what? How?
Huh? It's not white. It's not even snowing.
Got you. I was only kidding, Maya.
Nick, I thought that the window was a portal to a beautiful world where we had snow here.
You know what?
There are lies that are okay to tell and there are lies that are definitely aren't.
You know what? I really like this bit. I'm gonna try this like on my like parents like next time I visit them in like Palm Desert like for Christmas. I'm gonna be, Mom, come quick! It's snowing. I bet she'll get halfway across the room and then be like, oh fuck you, Aubrey.
God.
All I did was tell an itty bitty white lie about non-existent white snow. There doesn't seem to be a lot else here we can really investigate other than our one useful clue. I mean, we can look at I can look at the magazines again?
It's a rack full of fashion magazines. They're all in French.
Okay, yeah, it's the same dialogue.
It's just the same dialogue again.
It's just considered different.
I look stunning in some of these Parisian frocks, huh?
Oh, it is new. I found that sports paper behind this magazine rack earlier. Better try to find out everything I can about it. In other words, the game is telling me, hey, go show this to someone.
It's our only clue we can take home.
Good thing we have to loop through the detention center.
Yeah.
Oh, a sports paper. I keep forgetting I'm her. Let's see. Did Guts and Braun manage to defend his heavyweight title? I just realized.
Yeah.
In the Ace Attorney universe, what they should have done is given wrestlers completely normal, not punny names.
That would be pretty funny, yeah.
Sorry, Maggie. The paper's actually a month old. It's from the day of the murder.
And Gutson got knocked out yesterday, I'm afraid.
What? First, I go to prison from a phony Phoenix. Second, my boy Gutson couldn't hold his... Oh my god, you see, this is because I wasn't there. This is because I had ringside. Maya, I had ringside. I made a stupid, like, go get him Gutson sign that I was gonna, like, hold. Ugh. I need to be there for him.
I'm sorry, Maggie. Look, when we get you out of here, we can go to the next match together.
Aw, okay. You know, going to see a wrestling match is the most incredibly lesbian date idea.
It really is.
It really is, yeah. Oh, no. I found this paper in the magazine rack at Tribulations. Really? That's strange. Tribulations doesn't get newspapers. Mr. Armstrong says he's not really fond of them. He hates the news.
Well, then maybe one of the customers left it behind.
Blair! Hello!
Wow.
Hello! What were you up to?
The roller derby would be more gay, for sure.
Excellent.
Raiders, we have a very important question. What is more gay, roller derby or wrestling? It's probably going to be roller derby, yeah. Ooh, you were doing Sly Cooper. Cool. Oh, Sly Timber. Oh, that's a fun gimmick. That's a really fun gimmick. Roller derby. Okay, we got votes for roller derby. Anyway, what's up? I'm Gloop. These are my friends Firemtn and MeltyKitt. We are voice acting our way through the Phoenix Wright games. I can do this. That do anything for you? Yeah. And
We've all seen it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Anyway, this is the main.
Excellent.
I'm in a box again. Anyway, this case has maid cafe events, so lucky us.
Yeah, if wrestling is a bunch of women manhandling each other, then it's really good. Also, the box dropping down over my tiny frame is really good. Anyway, what I want you to take a look at is this scribble here. Aha! That's it, sir! MC Bomber! That was the name of that was written on the CD! Just as I thought.
I guess it was an empty screwdriver after all, huh?
So that $100,000 must be a down payment for a record deal, right?
If someone gave me $100,000, I'd sing for sure.
What's your lowest number, Maya?
Master of Kudain, or the Spirit Song, or even Maya's theme.
What about a shared theme
Song between you and your sister.
What, you mean something like Turnabout Sisters or something?
Yeah, I love the snappy. I like that T sound right on the front. Really hits you right out the gate. And yeah, there was Mask to Mask doodled in the corner. Yeah, the cost of a burger is what it takes to get her to sing. Okay, Maya. He says this a lot. So, if the sample CD was on the victim's table, that means this newspaper may have belonged to the victim.
You're right!
I wonder what the Master Mask is about. Why is he there?
Just, the Ace Attorney is a living, breathing world where people remember that the Master Mask case happened. You're like, wow, Master Mask, that's cool, right? And just like draws a little doodle just for fun.
I guess
Like
I would
how
doodle
Maya
him.
is like saying Zavari now because she picked it up from Luke.
You know, I would do anything in my power to not think about Luke, but okay.
But Zavari is pretty funny.
I guess. So the victim left this behind on the day of the murder, huh?
I think we better step up the investigation, don't you, Nick?
We have to investigate harder. Okay, we don't have any new dialogue for you, at least not yet. Want to go talk to the cops? Me neither, but we probably have
If
to.
we must.
Yeah. Even when I'm not there, you can't help but look at me. Wait, who did?
Okay, can
Yeah.
you please?
Sorry, I got distracted because I just found out that there was a JoJo Battle Royale game. I'll read
There
the text.
was.
Cool.
Even when I am not here, you can't help but look at me.
Perfect. I love how his voice became more soft, but also more threatening. I could feel him creeping closer.
Two of them.
Two of them.
And they're handcuffed. They're married and going to prison.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I'm the Blue Badge, and this is my bitch wife.
I mean...
You can't say
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, women. I'm sorry, women. I'm sorry, women. Please.
No, let's make it a male wife so we can hand... Actually, that's probably worse.
Do you mind if I riz you up?
No!
Please, 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 please.
Stop!
Is that
It's
better?
been ages since we came down to the precinct, huh, Nick?
Yeah, I was enjoying our time not being down here. Yeah, what Claire said. The old ball and chain. But literally, am I right, folks? Looks like Gumshoe isn't around. Think we can steal his computer?
Yeah, why not? He's got it so easy leaving everyone else to do the work.
No, he's out there somewhere. My bet is on the courthouse. He's probably trying to arrange the retrial of this case.
Guess that means we should go down to the detention center and chat with our killer, huh?
Did
You
we
were
do that?
supposed to do this before you met Maggie.
Oh well. Oh well. If you're being convicted without a fair trial, I'm not sure killer is the right label. Anyway, we've all had mild amnesia, but it'll come back, don't worry.
You should examine here.
I'm going to examine the world's angriest baldman. This must be the chief of the detectives here. I can tell because he's wearing a hat that is also a detective. He's glued to his computer screen. Youth fascination with technology.
What? Master Mask turned up at the bank? What's he doing?
The Master Mask is still going? What the fuck?
Master Mask is still out there.
Hands up, you scallywags! You're under arrest! Hey, that's our job!
Looks like Rhonda Light's opted for a new career. Quit
sir?
Sorry, your voice got cut off, so I didn't catch that was happening.
It's fine.
Quit surfing the net, Chief!
Sorry, I was just,
Things feel pretty tense in here. We're investigating the Fun Bears.
Hey, that's the police mascot, isn't it? It's so cute.
This propaganda is making me love
It's
the
a weird
forest.
little jester.
That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea. I made it. And now it's the national symbol of the police force.
Isn't that just a waste? So, what's with the pink one? It's new, right?
Yeah, she's pink, she's hot, she's girl power.
She's not an it, Nick. She's a she. Right, Chief? We're about respecting women here, right, Chief?
Whoa, I didn't know
Yeah.
this was the pronoun
Except
police.
for my bitch wife. Alright. I've decided this is this man.
No, it's good.
Yup, meet the pink badger.
So one's called Blue and the other's called Pink. But they're both called Badger?
ITGIRL. You know she is that girl.
You got it. The married.
Say it. Say it, Nick. Say it. Nick? Who am I talking to? Have I passed through the veil?
Yeah, I was
I'm
about to say,
truly
who-
embodying my FA now?
Who are you talking to, actually? I was like, who do you want to say what?
I don't even know. I'm sorry. Move to the next dialogue box. Mr. and Mrs. Badger seem to be cuffed together, Chief. That's like, is that like good? Is that
It's
cute?
an allegory.
Is that respecting women?
What's it an allegory of?
Go ahead, Kit.
You got it. That's marriage for you.
You had it right the whole time. It really was about how the chief of detectives hates his wife.
Great. I'm glad. I'm so happy. Yeah.
How do you think she feels? Like imagine it's like what'd you do at work, sweetie? I designed a girl. She reminds me of you, and then you see her like on like the national media and she's in fucking handcuffs. How would you feel? Whoa. Mascot that's deeper than the deepest of deep oceans. Phoenix, come on, man.
He's being sarcastic.
Okay, good. Thank God. I'm looking at this computer.
Surely he's being sarcastic.
These are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Huh, funny. They're a lot tidier than I expected. Yes, that's right. It's 2019 and we have both types of computer. Bulky beige and really lopsided laptop.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess
The
the
chief's
detectives
playing
don't
in
spend a lot-
Tate mode.
He is.
He
yeah.
is.
I'm a gamer and I hate my wives. Oh, cool. I can click on the most nondescript guy ever. I must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Who wants to do this one?
Don't die running a red light. Die the old-fashioned way of old age. We have a winner! Inject a bit of humor, that's the key! Everybody's gonna love this no speeding slogan I thought up! It's all about dying of old age!
Okay, but this guy really does exist because I'm sure other states have them, but they're all over the place in California. The signs that can change. Yeah, this is the guy who writes those, and they always try to do something a little punny.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Nothing will get them to be safe than reminding them of their mortality.
Yeah.
He must be coming up with slogans for a safety campaign, I guess?
He's posting. He's
He's
posting that on Twitter right now.
He's got the heart. Actually, both of these men here are champion posters. They have what it takes.
Unfortunately.
Yep. Wrong button. I didn't mean to just peace out on you. Did something change somewhere else then?
I think the only other place we can go is back to the restaurant. Okay, we're ready for this character.
Oh no?
Oh no.
It's fine.
Is it? You know, because we've been towing the line here, and I think this guy's about to launch us over it. I don't know a thing about him.
Ooh, I know the end. Okay. Oh God. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Give me a second. Let me figure out how to do this
Oh
tastefully.
yeah, dial in.
Yeah.
Translators note Tribulations means just as planned.
Okay. I see this man. I know this man's name. Okay.
His name is
Oh
Ula.
la la! Bonjour! Welcome to La Tribulations.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
Oh, hello.
Saying it like Tresbian, that just makes it sound like that's a word for a polycule of 3 women.
Yeah.
What happened to Maya? She's frozen stiff.
Oh dear.
This is the character.
Okay. Alright. Bienvenue! Welcome to my petite restaurant. This feels like I'm retreading old ground a little bit. Hold on.
I mean,
I'll
I don't think
figure
the
it out.
character concept here is,
But yeah, I don't think it's, I think, yeah, no worries, yeah. No,
Oh,
they got-
Omnicore, can you use that joke? Perfect, good.
yeah.
Wait, you know, in like 2004, my grandparents saw me dressed otherwise incredibly masculine, but wearing black nail polish, and in their eyes, this is, I'm sure what I looked like.
Oh. Huh? B Avenue?
The sequel to B Movie. He's hitting Broadway.
Oh, non, my petite tulip.
Wow, Julep mentioned. Huh? Me?
Look at this face. Like la kitten, rejected by its own mother. You are fatigued, non. I don't know what we're doing here.
I don't think this guy knows what he's doing here. I
Oh,
feel like
dear.
he's wandering in and out of French pretty consistently here too.
Probably.
Alors, you need this. An aerobic bathroom, my lounge. A Lenillard, Lay, and La Rose. My personal recommendation. I'm feeling it out. I'm getting there. This.
You think I need what?
I think
This
I
is
need
an
a drink.
incredible Soul, you can't say that.
Don't say that. Oi, oi! Are we? Is that right? Are we doing this?
Yeah! No, do that! I like that a lot, please!
Just add a couple of drops of this moisture to the bathwater, and voila!
This is so in 2000s, unfortunately.
This
case is the most the game was made in the 2000s, unfortunately.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
said this is for the second case, probably right
This is
alongside
gonna
that
be in the
circus
second
case.
game. This is gonna be in the second game.
That would have been quite the double header.
Yeah. Yeah, it really would have.
It will soothe your body and your mind. It's simply fantastic.
Yeah. What's your over under? What's your over on under if the PowerPoint file for Capcom's current DEI training has a JPEG of this guy thrown in there? Just a big like, no, you cannot.
Endure it.
Really?
And for la monsieur.
Who, me?
Look at that face. Like la puppy rejected by life itself. You are fatigued, non? For you, Monsieur, I recommend this.
Well, the idea is that Armstrong does not actually understand the French language. That is the point.
Oil of bergamot. And maybe an hint of hoi hoi. I will add the peppermint in la clarissage for la fragrance exceptionnelle.
This man is like 100 miles an hour in every direction.
Such an invigorating recipe will bring out your delicious beauty, Manzio.
But my beauty? Well, thank you, but, I'm gonna make Phoenix Wright less homophobic if I have to.
Please do.
Yeah.
Alois, if you'd be seated, I will bring you la special menu of the day.
Actually, we're not here to eat. We're lawyers. Actually, no. I
We
need
don't
to take
have
that back.
digestive tracts.
Yeah, exactly. Lawyers don't... I mean, you've met lawyers. They're bloodsuckers. Actually,
We don't eat.
Yeah. I feel like the next line is going to be Maya talking about food.
Mons, mais bien sûr. I already know this, Monsieur.
Yeah, the dog is low-hanging fruit.
You are the Phoenix Wright, non?
Yeah. You know me?
Maze, hoi hoi! I never forget a man who flirts with me, especially in court.
Maze, hoi hoi. I guess he was cross-examined by a mysterious nymph.
Looks like everyone to do with this case knows who I am already.
I wonder what sort of impressions the elf's been leaving on people, don't you?
Apparently, he's a freak nasty.
Allow me to introduce myself to you again. I am Jean Armstrong, Enchanté.
Why is he in this pose?
Oh, reasons. Not good
You
ones.
Just
Put
putting
'em
the
out there.
titties out there for anybody who wants to take a handful. So, what does Tribulations mean?
What did you say?
So what does Tribulations mean?
Ah,
I know that means 3, right?
no. Très bien is François.
he
I swear.
he genuinely thinks the C with the tail on it means that you have to roll your R's for some reason.
Trace.
Okay.
In English, you would say, very good. I'm
He's
dying. I'm dying, gamers.
It's okay. We're all dying. Oh, very good.
Why? Exantagame. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, just fucking barrel through it.
You got it,
Barrel
yeah.
through all of the mispronunciations.
Great, cool. Hoi, exactement. La atmosphere is très bien. And la cuisine is très bien.
Somebody on the Capcom dev team visited France, had a terrible time, and then went home and was like, I have to do a hate crime against them. Here we go.
It's the exact opposite of what happened with Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened with Sonic Adventure 2?
They went to San Francisco. Actually,
They
you know
made
what?
the game in San Francisco.
I mean, they went there, but now I'm thinking about it. There was that thing with the traffic tickets, and
Yeah.
so you can barrel through police
True.
cars and shit.
True.
because of that. So maybe it's about the same.
Yeah.
The food's so good. Why aren't there any customers in here?
My cuisine is not for all. Some people, they do not underappreciate the haute cuisine. I'm fucking up English too.
It's fine. It's
It's
fine.
very hot and spicy.
he's like dumping the spices in the French food.
Yeah.
It's like they call it la haute cuisine. I must make the cuisine very hot.
I feel like you're forgetting words.
God damn it, Phoenix!
feel
That's
like
my
I'm
joke!
Phoenix
I'm
Wright.
not reading this. God damn it.
Oh, incredible video game. Thought everyone liked hot cuisine.
Since I had lost Maggie, I do not have enough hands.
Did you go instead of saying an H?
Did what?
You're
I just pronounced the apostrophe.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
oh my god! So you're running this place on your own now?
Hi. For a moment, no one has answered my advertisement. Oh, for more. Hi.
No, my head is not okay. My noggin has been through a lot today. The dentist, this conversation.
God.
Please don't eyeball me when you say that.
I am la chef. I'm la manager. I am also la trained aromatherapist.
I can't understand your accent.
I'm dying.
Oh my god.
Roaming what?
A practitioner de aromatherapy. The art of soothing la soul with the delicate floral aromas.
Delicate? The smell coming from that bottle earlier was anything but. So, could you tell me what you know about the incident?
Bien, it makes me sad to remember it yet again. It's oh well. I added too many words and I
It's
turned
fine.
into a different person.
It's fine.
More than a month has passed since it happened.
Yeah, I guess it's been about a month since Maggie's sentencing.
So, it was the 3rd of last month, just at 1 in the afternoon. Just after 1.
After one means it wasn't one.
Yes. Hi, yes. A man who was in here for Jeez. A man who was in here for coffee suddenly became ill.
This accent? Because of the poison in his coffee?
That's the truth as I know it. It was Maggie who took his drink to him.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. I was in the kitchen. I heard the sound of someone collapsing.
This accent is incredible. Also, the sound of someone collapsing is an incredibly specific sound.
When I came out to see what it was already slumped in his chair.
He was dead? Is that what you mean?
Monty here! Holy! He was dead. Maggie had passed out also.
And the man who died, was he alone?
Holy, Monsieur. All alone.
He was all alone with his table full of dollar bills. There were dollar bills everywhere on the table, and he was alone.
I know that Maggie and Zara was somewhere else, but
Wow. You've invented a dark language. And yeah, he does have a DBZ scouter. It's weird.
See? I think?
La policia. They asked me many times. Are you sure there was no one else at the table?
He does like a perfect gumshoe voice.
But I am not the only one. The old man says the same thing.
What old man? Oh, okay, that's what we're doing.
You got his number. You simply know what Phoenix Wright will say every time.
Mhm.
Old man? What old man?
Old man.
So, who is this old man that you mentioned?
At the time of the murder, there was enough catamail in here.
This dude is speaking pig French.
You literally sound like you're like coughing up your lungs with this voice. What's happening? Are you okay?
It's an incredible voice. It really is.
Are you? Is this like hurting you to do?
No, it's fine. The good. It's 2003 or whatever.
Okay, alright, okay.
We are going to be in so much trouble
Right?
when this guy gets on the
2003, you
stand.
said?
This one came out in Japan in 2004.
Four.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, it's 2019.
It's
I forgot.
2019 in the game, yes.
Have we considered that maybe French culture is just like this in 2019 in Phoenix, Brightland?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is just what French people are like in 2019 only. Only in January 2019 is this what French people are like. In fact,
February.
if you go back to like the file footage of the trial in December, Mr. Armstrong is speaking completely normally.
There's a Brooklyn accent.
Yeah, yeah. What? Someone else saw it?
Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to go ahead so fast.
Miss, boy, I feel it came out alone that day.
Oh
There
my
really is a
God.
Daffy Duck creeping in here.
At the time of the murder, he was there. It's up here.
This is incredible.
It's what? Oh, there she goes.
She became small.
But he said the same thing. That there was no one else at Longstone's table.
She like added 2 syllables to there somehow.
And why not? That's a good place to add 2 syllables.
But Maggie swears there were 2 people.
Miss Mademoiselle. Okay.
Oh my god. You were like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw vowels wherever I want to. We're just gonna put them in there.
This is French. This is what French is. Are you good, kid?
Good. I'm good. Okay.
Kid took herself out.
La lawyer, you could not prove this, no.
If we need to like do this character in shifts or something.
Yeah, maybe
let
we
us
should.
know.
Maybe we should. I like that.
I think I've got it.
Okay, yeah, we can trade him off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can for now. But if you're feeling, if I assume we're gonna see a bunch of this guy.
No, I just added an extra L to Mademoiselle, and I almost died.
Yeah,
Good.
it's fine.
About the lawyer, that was me, I suppose.
Miss bien sûr.
Can you imagine if somebody did that, said what you just heard, and stuck out their big old man titties and wiggled them? Like, what is the social script in this moment? Wow, he's the first person who said it wasn't me.
Don't kid yourself, Nick. Huh, now who's the one making stuff up? He's breasting very boobily, yes.
He is, yeah. What do you think about this thing we found in your fucking shop? We found this sports paper in the magazine rack here.
One of my customers left it behind.
Do you have any idea which customer it was? Sorry, I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing at your accent. You're very normal. You're very French.
I am normal.
Just the way that there was this like extra little bit of like energy in there. Just all I could see in my head was like a Parisian like rat, like a big rat like poking his head out of the sewer, and he's like, ho ho ho, the bagel is just for me. Like,
yeah. I think you're really elevating this character. You're really making Sean Armstrong much better than it was originally designed.
Yeah, I had to go and check a clip of the anime and see how they did it, and yeah, they did it about how I imagined they would do it.
I would imagine, yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate, yeah.
Yay.
It's gonna be called French 2. Yeah, we're inventing French 2.0.
The only answer I have, mademoiselle, I say for my geisha.
I'm sorry, it sounded like you said the only asshole I have. There was so many syllables in that word.
Hey, madame, I
This
am
is so
taking
awesome.
my white ass to the kitchen.
Oh my god. Okay, alright. Okay.
What do you think about this magazine clipping?
I am not a lawyer myself. I do not wish to speak out of turn. But your defense in court that day was a little, I would say, lacking perhaps. Even a Freshman who cannot speak any English could have done her job. None?
I do enjoy.
You were very cool, though. Oh, hi, hi, so and so.
Soy and Sim.
Okay, hi.
I think the best part of this is, you know, in this guy's head, he's like, I am nailing this. They totally think I'm French and know English as a second language. Like, I've got them hook, line, and sinker.
Wow. I wonder just how bad the defense could have been.
Why couldn't they just be a chef controlled by a rat? So this is actually a reverse Ratatouille situation. He keeps putting rats on his head, and then he controls them.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a whole other diner happening up there.
Oh, wow, okay, alright. This was before Ratatouille, yeah, I think so.
Every time you opened your mouth, the whole courthouse stirred.
Oh man, that is something I don't want to imagine. Can you imagine if there was a murder in the Phoenix Wright universe and it was a Ratatouille situation? What would we do as a society?
It would be awesome.
think I presented everything to him here.
How about
Any
your
thoughts
badge?
Please, monsieur. There is no time to show me that. You are more. Phoenix Wright, the worst defense attorney in town.
I mean, we did have the puppet. That's true.
There was the puppet, yeah.
There was the puppet.
Isn't that already spirit channeling, but instead of rat, it's a ghost? That's true, yes.
Yeah, technically, Maya is being ratatouilled by Mia very frequently in the series.
I think I can imagine how he formed this completely wrong impression of me. The last time we met, did I show you this badge?
Why? You flashed it in everyone in the restaurant.
Looks like Zenniop is a bigger fan of flashing stuff than you are, Nick. And you're a real flasher, Nick.
Can we
Just
use...
so you know.
Maya, can we use different terminology?
Why? What's wrong with saying flasher? What's wrong with calling you a flasher? Oh, sorry. One more thing. Can you present Maggie's photo?
Alright, we can.
Yeah, always forget about these.
Maggie was a placeholder once, next the pants.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
exactly.
Beautiful. Yeah, but she had to quit for, reasons beyond her control.
Hoy, hoy. She was la suspect in la murder investigation. Non?
Oh, you know about that?
Why was I gonna do that dialogue? That's definitely not me.
Maybe we could call you something else, Nick. You like to show your evidence off like it's an exhibition. I know, we can call you an exhibitionist.
Have you told anyone else this idea, Maya?
Oh yeah, I was talking. I'm not even gonna go there.
That is why I give her to la... Wow, Jesus Christ. That's not even a word in there.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Keep
That
going.
is why I gave
Barrel
to
through
her
it. Do not
la
stop yourself.
perfume la happiness.
Happiness perfume.
Hoy. Blended from bergamot. Like I have given to you before.
I like how, is it bergamot? Don't you just say bergamot like straight through? Like that's the funny part, is that this one is in French. Or am I crazy? Do you not say this one like bergamot?
I have no idea.
Chat, back me up here or roast my ass.
I've always heard bergamot.
Yeah, so have I.
Bergamot.
It's more like bergamot? That makes sense. But she's been
Bergamot.
arrested again and found guilty this time.
This is true. Her natural aroma of unhappiness must have been very strong.
Just admit it, your perfume doesn't work, Jesus.
I am not surprised she was la prime suspect. After something like that took place before my very eyes.
It's Burr, yeah!
Something like what?
There was a sign in the basement that said "Ga" and one that said "Ma," and it was good because they were gonna open the bergamot at the Lordly Taylor.
Of course.
Yeah. What's this guy talking about?
Does this mean Maggie did have a motive?
We got to ask this guy for more info. Stat.
We gotta get more dialogue out of this character. Sad.
Yay!
When Maggie took the coffee over to the victim, did anything happen?
Oh, hoy. I suppose you could say so.
Uh-oh. So what happened?
No. It was, eh? It was nothing.
Look, Maggie says she didn't even know the guy. But she's still been indicted for murder. The prosecution must have come up with some kind of motive.
Oh my god, the prosecution was Pain.
Oh, it is true.
That's right. I was the prosecution, and I won most handily that day. It was the crowning achievement of my career.
Oh, I didn't mean to go ahead. I'm sorry, I hit the button. My mistake.
Well, it was your line. Please, tell us anything you know.
It's kind of surprising that you can't back up or there's no log, but oh well.
Well, they did basically just, port this directly from a 2003, 2004 GBA game.
I guess. Cyclops!
No way! What are we gonna do, Nick?
The same thing we always do about Cyclops. We'll just have to remove— What the?
But what's wrong?
The Magatama. It's gone! Oh wait, what the fuck? I don't have the Magatama. You're right, it hasn't been there this whole fucking time.
True. Huh?
I had it in my pocket, but it's vanished into thin air.
What?
But I could see the Cyclops. Maybe that means the Magatama's nearby? Mr. Armstrong. Could I just confirm something with you again? The table where the victim was sitting, was anyone else sitting there?
That is the question you should have to ask him yourself.
Huh? M?
Lord Man spends all of his time in dance leper.
What?
He spends all of his time dancing in the park?
The park? Oh, a park? What park's that?
Behind your restaurant. It is called the Vitamin Square.
What? That pronunciation of restaurant was wonderful.
Thank you!
Je vous en prie, my dear.
Let's go check out this Vitamin Square right now, Nick!
Yes, make me not exist anymore.
Why was there like a boing on that when you were like, any more? Oh, great work. Great work.
You've done so well, Kit.
Oh, I don't feel like I've done anything good, though.
It's Vitamin Square.
Ah, because you can eat the pigeons and acquire vitamins.
Exactly.
That's his voice bouncing when he breasts boobily.
Yeah. So this is Vitamin Square.
Yeah, I see where they get the name from now. The fruits scream vitamins at you.
Hey, Nick. That's the guy, right? Isn't that the old man that Mr. Armstrong was talking about?
That grouchy looking grandpa?
He's throwing seeds out for the pigeons.
Oh, he wants to grow more of them. Maya, he's not throwing seeds for them. He's throwing seeds at them. Wait, that's really fucking funny, actually.
He has a theme song for some reason.
My grumpiness threat level has just been raised to red. Yeah, Kit, you don't have to do this one.
Are you sure? I can if you want.
I mean, do you want to be someone slightly more normal? Well... I mean, you won't have to do that voice.
This one's not French.
Make this one French too!
No! He's blatantly not.
Yeah, he's obviously from, like, I don't know, San Francisco.
This guy loves
Yeah.
hamburgers. This is a burger lover if ever there was one. Excuse me. Would you mind if I had a word with you?
Yes!
I just want to ask you a couple questions.
What's the matter with you? Can't you see I'm busy?
Really enjoying how bumpy this guy is.
He's quite bumpy.
So you don't like my seeds, eh, pigeons?
He's really chucking those seeds at them. It's gotta hurt!
Go on, eat this.
Excuse me, sir, can I ask you about Maggie Bird?
I don't know any Maggie Beard.
Yeah, you do. Maggie, the waitress at Tribulations. Bien.
It's a disgrace, I tell ya. Another disgrace.
Disgrace?
Is he doing the Sedibun thing where you throw beans to ward off demons? I like that
Probably,
interpretation.
yeah. I would imagine, yeah.
An innocent young girl reveal herself like that.
Revealing? You mean her uniform?
The youth of today, they don't have any shame. No shame, I tell you, none of them.
Yep, demon birds, here they come.
Whatever happened to the old Bushido values of Japan? Like honor and modesty.
What about me? I'm not wearing anything revealing. I'm pretty modest.
You? Your problem is you lack any sense of grace.
Talk about hitting a girl where it hurts.
Do you go to Tres Bien a lot?
That miserable excuse for a restaurant. That garbage they serve in there's not food. Where's the sushi, the tempura, the rice?
Tres Bien is a French restaurant, sir.
Where do you think we are, boy? In Paris? I want real food, not these snooty snacks.
What do you think we are?
Yeah, I was about to say, very load-bearing question.
You know.
Where is the famous location of the Ace series?
Then what about those shameless girls?
You mean the waitresses?
You could see all the way up there. Yes, the waitresses.
Those waitresses, their legs go all the way up to their ass, I tell you. Fucking shameful.
They're practically naked. Yes, the disgrace, isn't it? Well, listening.
Very
Listen,
good.
it's not my restaurant. Yeah, really good.
It's a miserable excuse for a restaurant, that place. Miserable.
He certainly knows the place. He must be a regular. But if he hates it so much, why does he keep going? Because he's old. They do this.
Yeah. Are you a regular at that restaurant, sir? If you just like it so much, why would you keep going there?
He likes complaining. Sir?
And you are, you guilty pigeons! You want food!
You hit his nose, it pops, and he
No!
around the room like a balloon.
He must be hiding something, right?
He is. I should be able to see a psych lock or two. Oh. Wait. I don't exactly have the Magatama right now, huh?
Remember, Nick, that Magatama is only on loan. Better find it or else. It is mine.
Oh, if Pearls ever gets wind of this, I'm gonna be in a world of pain. Alright, I have to come
9.
back.
True. It's got my favorite number on it and everything.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
He's kind of giving you a generic, I don't want to talk about that response
Yeah.
anyways.
Yeah, because he's gonna flip over. Really enjoying the presence of Godot here. Worrying.
I mean, he's the prosecutor for this game.
What do you think of Armstrong? We're gonna get a generic no thank you.
Yeah.
Yep. Huh. Are you a sports
You
guy?
can always... Oh, yeah, sure, go ahead.
No, yeah,
No.
nope, absolutely not. Yeah, there is something on the bench. We can look at it in a second, yeah.
You can always do some investigations. This guy would be one of those old guys that watch construction workers work, and he would be complaining about their technique the entire time.
He absolutely would.
Oh, there's a magazine here! Look, I'm really bored right now. I'll read anything.
It's a magazine full of job listings. It also appears to have a Sentai-like Power Ranger guy on the front, but he's wearing a snazzy suit.
And his head is a GameCube.
Oh my god, I see it.
Well, and it says 12 out of ampersand. I think.
That's true, yeah.
For 12 ampersands an hour, you too can be a GameCube.
Wait, is
Unlock
that
your
his
dream
power
career.
toughness?
What?
Is that his power toughness down there?
Yeah, probably.
Power is 10, toughness ampersand.
Yeah.
Okay. You disgusting rogue, pick it up. Something somebody else throw away.
Threw away? Did you throw this away? Are you looking for a job?
Yeah. That's none of your business.
I'm sorry. I guess I'll just take the magazine with them. With me then, sir.
I don't want anyone else having it. Give it back.
Too bad. Now that you want it so bad, I don't want to give it up. So this guy's just gonna
You're
be
gonna get
the
the
old
beans.
man, huh?
That's mine.
Here come some beans.
Or not. No beans.
Let's
No
investigate
beans.
these pigeons.
Hey, look! Pigeons!
Yeah, and heaps of them too.
Did you know that pigeons are a symbol of peace?
This is such like a Firemtn fact. Just like, Gloop, did you know that pigeons are a symbol of peace?
It's true. I would say this. I would absolutely say this.
That's a
Like what there?
step pigeon, not a pigeon.
Poor things. So they can't be symbols of peace and harmony because they're gray? Is that it?
You're overthinking this one just a smidge, Maya.
No, I'm not. Doves are pigeons. They're the same bird. It's unfair. It's unfair to the pigeon. This place is so fruity.
Can you say that one more time?
Oh boy.
This place is so fruity.
Perfect. That's not a bad thing! We're talking in code here. Besides, I love apples. They're among my favorites. Some of my best friends are apples.
Then that apple slide is perfect for you.
Yeah, Nick, and you're a peach.
Trying to ask subtly, Does he, go down the apple slide? You know what I'm saying?
that Phoenix Wright, does he go down the apple slide?
Does he,
Allowing permitted term, gay boy.
Does he, sit and spin on the orange slices?
Come on.
And what is so perfect about it?
Oh, come on. Don't be a stick in the mud. Slide down it a few times. Go on. Woo!
See, the thing is, I saw the banana and I was like, I can't say it about the banana. It's too obvious. I have to talk about every other fruit.
Yeah, it really is right there, huh?
Yep. No way! I'd get covered in sand if I slid down that slide. Anyone can see that.
Yeah, you're right. Otherwise, I'd give it a try too. By the way, you know that there is a single dove among the pigeons.
Gasp.
Yes.
So, remember, this case was going to be in the second game. There is unused dialogue referencing that dove, with Maya suggesting that it was one of Max Galactica's doves that flew away.
Oh, that's funny.
And that got cut because it didn't stay in that game.
That's funny.
Yeah, but the graphics stayed the same with the one dove. I used to love sandboxes like you wouldn't believe.
Really? You?
That
Sure.
can't be it. Craftsmanship, that's just a pile with a cup on it. I could build castles around these young wafers.
Yeah, but
Sorry.
can you build castles in the sky? Can you tell me why we build castles in the sky?
Sure! Finding iron fillings in the sand with the magnet was my favorite thing to do.
Iron filings?
Filings, sorry, I misread that.
Wow, that's too exciting for words.
It was my ambition to collect every single shred of iron in the sandbox.
Not a lot going on in Ukraine, huh?
I was such a kid back then.
You're such a kid back now. So, did you manage to get all the iron?
Nah, I never did. I think I came close though. Come to think of it, I still have all the iron fillings I found way back when.
Not a lot going on in Ukraine, huh?
You wanna?
Yes.
Did I say fillings again?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Have your fun, it's fine. No.
Why not?
Did you know? One time, I had to go to the hospital and get an eye patch because an iron filing got in my eye.
That's scary and sounds no fun.
Yeah, it was pretty scary.
Okay, generic, he doesn't want to talk about the magazine either. I wonder if anyone else wants... Wait, can I...
Yeah, freaking sucked, actually.
Yeah.
But, you know, it was like when I was like 8 or 9 or something, so old history. It's just kind of funny now.
Okay, I can't examine the job listings. Maybe the detective's back? We haven't seen the detective in a second.
Who could say?
Feel like we've exhausted all of our options here.
Oh lord.
We could always show the job listing to Armstrong.
One could do this. Mademoiselle.
Here we go again!
Yes?
Are you looking for a job?
What? No. I was just...
Let me see. Your style is all way different, but you have a good face.
Different?
Felicitation! You have passed! I will hire you! Bien, come with me.
Whiz.
I will teach you every song I know.
Like authentic French.
Oh boy, I've always wanted to learn another language. I mean, besides Japanese.
Beanie Baby, what do you see out there?
Oh, what does she see? What's she
I
doing?
don't know. She just ran to the back door and is twitchy tail at the open.
Oh.
What do you see?
There's some kind of creature.
There's some kind of I'm gonna shut the back door just because
Oh.
there's only like a screen, so I don't want like whatever is like, you know, were something to decide it doesn't like the presence of the cat. I don't think the screen is going to stop it. So let me get that. What do you think?
Wildebeest.
Weirdo.
The moose.
Weirdo. Oof. Oh my god, my bones. There we go.
Nick, help! I don't need a third job!
Why did she have a fucking teleport noise?
She was being teleported.
Oh, I don't know whether to laugh or feel bad for Maya. Maybe I should do both?
Well, we don't have Maya anymore.
We don't have a
Maya
bed. We
Faye
don't
has
have
left the
Maya.
party.
We don't have a rock.
We don't have a rock, we don't have a Maya, we don't have shit.
Can't have shit in LA. As we say in French, that's Schadenfreude.
Looks like they have Maggie in questioning, which is a weird thing to do considering that the trial is over.
Yeah.
That is odd.
I guess I've asked her pretty much everything. Clearly the cops found some new stuff to ask. Come back if there's anything else I need to ask her later. I'm so sorry to stand up again, but can I go get some Tylenol? My teeth, I had the tooth drilled today, and
Please,
yeah,
please help anything
yeah.
that
Let me
you
get
need
some
to
Tylenol.
do to help.
I'm gonna
with
go
your
get
dental
some
set.
water to actually. Oh,
Yeah,
you're
do that.
on the.
Do that for yourself.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to this part of the screen where I disappear.
Okay. Oh boy. This is situation
Stand up. Mamma
with this
mia.
character, isn't it? The rest of the case is more or less fine. I think. I
There
don't
we
know,
go.
it's been a while. I haven't played this since 2019.
Oh, you played it the year it was canon.
Yeah. True.
Fucked up. Melly, yes.
Kit
yes.
is really doing a wonderful job with this character.
Yeah, maybe they have Maggie in questioning to see if there's anything else relevant before the sentencing trial that had changed her punishment.
True, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense. It's going good, Siron. Let's see, are we gonna... Did Kit just jump up to get some water?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, then we can hover for a sec.
I'm not gonna say my line yet until she's back.
But I'm gonna be so grouchy at you, pal.
Pal,
Oh.
I am fucking pissed at you for this one.
Pal, we are under fucking attack. I don't know why I like the... What other... So, I have a question. In the Edgeworth games,
Yeah.
Gumshoe also pops up, right?
Yeah, he's helping Edgeworth out.
Does he like run around and stuff? Does he like scuduberate around?
He does, yeah.
Cool. I don't like the idea of being able to see all of him because I just sort of assume the trench coat goes all the way down to his toes.
Do you wanna see some of the sprites?
Actually, I do, yeah.
Hang on, one sec. Let me pull this shit out.
He follows you like a Pokemon. Good. Good.
Kind of does, yeah.
Bless you.
Could you want to see him hustling really fast because the person who made this GIF did not do the timing on it correctly?
You bet I do. Hey, pal, what do you have to say about that French accent? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna open that really quick.
Put that on stream.
Hi. There, you can look at Squid
I get
serving
it.
cunt for a second while I open this link.
Wow, awesome. Look at him go.
Oh, that's
Can
wonderful.
you make that bigger? Yeah.
Oh, I'm on it.
Look at him go.
Get back here, Looper!
Looper! Yeah,
I like the fact that he's got a little bit of a Pac-Man mouth going.
he does. He really does. The little sprite, yeah.
Oh my god. Can we make this a Twitch emote at this speed?
You probably could.
At this speed?
Here's a-
Oh my god.
Here's
Yeah, you have.
Here's Lil Dick Huff.gif.
Are you sure I can? Are you
the
sure
file name?
I can click lildickhuff.gif?
Yeah, you can. Don't worry. Don't
Are
worry.
you sure? Okay.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Yeah, I bet he's out of breath after that previous one.
Yeah. And here is, for some reason, an animation of him falling over.
Lildickshove.gif. I don't like seeing him on all fours.
Uh-huh.
I don't like that.
What's wrong with it?
He got back up. It's fine.
Boy, he's a big man, and that trench coat is
He looks
devouring.
like the comic page of Yoda and Jane.
Oh my god, he does! Oh my god, he does! He so does!
He does. He does. He does. He does. He does. He does.
All three of these are wonderful forum signature material. I think this, though, you then use HTML to make him, like, slide along the bottom.
Yeah. He's sliding down the apple slide.
Have you ever seen... There's no way I can say this without sounding like a psychopath. Have you ever pushed a dog down a slide?
This does make you sound like a psychopath, yes.
Because this is how dogs go down the slide. They go down on
Why
all fours, but standing.
Did you push a dog down a slide, Gloop?
I wanted the dog to have fun.
Yeah, I get that.
It didn't have much fun, but I wanted to. There was noble intent.
I
I
see.
believe you. I believe that
I
with your intent
see.
and that you did this.
Dogs deserve to have fun.
They do.
See this?
All right then.
Okay, we can go back to the game. I'm gonna leave.
Well, pal, have you found the evidence yet? The one that's gonna find her innocent?
Oh, hold on. The gumshoe going a million miles an hour is still on screen. There we go. I fixed it.
It's really good.
Gumshoe. Oh my god. Cindy Lauper voice. Dogs deserve to have fun.
Oh, dogs deserve to have just deserve to. They just deserve to.
The Kids Bop version of All Dogs Go to Heaven. Dogs should have a good time.
All right, okay, all right.
No, not yet. We've only just started our investigation. Get off the buttons. Cat.
You've locked her away from whatever she. And it's button time now.
Yeah, exactly. She can no longer stalk whatever's in the backyard, so she's gonna come and annoy me. Did you ever dress up your dog? I never dressed up our dog. My parents dress up their dog all the time, and you know, when I was younger, like functionally, that was my dog. I've never owned a dog of my own. But they dress her up every once in a while. Last June, they put a pride flag in her collar, and they made sure to take a picture and send it to me. And they were like, "Look!" And I'm like, "She's gay!" And they're like, "Sure, sure, gay dog."
Gay dog.
Well, whatever you need to know, I'll give you the dirt on it. I'm putting off all my other cases for now, pal.
Are you allowed to just do that? Gumshoe's really fired up about this.
It doesn't matter if I'm allowed to do it. They don't give a shit what I do in the first place.
Didn't you get fired? Oh, I guess Francisca fired you.
Who cares? I can get fired again. They're barely paying me anyway.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
yeah. One more thing. The retrial has been approved. Court's sitting at 10 a.m. tomorrow.
Hell yeah!
And Godot's gonna be the prosecutor.
No second appearance of Winston Payne? He doesn't get an actual victory lap? Unfortunate.
I kind of had a bad feeling about this. Is the thing.
Oh. Him.
Now listen up, pal. If Maggie is found guilty again,
Yes?
they're gonna put her up against a wall and do a firing squad on her. So I'll make sure you get locked up for good for it. Got it?
That seems dark even for this series.
Bro, Godot has a perfect loss record. Why are you worried? You're right. You are right about
Wait,
that.
is this case number 3? Is this case number 3?
In this game, yes. And
So, Godot has had one court case and
Yeah.
lost it.
yeah,
Oh my god. He really does have perfect failure.
yeah, he is the worst prosecutor we've ever faced, technically. But Phoenix is one of
But he
them 'cause
looks
he's a
so
mean
cool.
bitch who's always being mean to him.
So the
I'm a
guilty
mean
party was
bitch.
Maggie Bird, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they would have had to change the prosecutor if it was in the previous game. Would it have been Francisca?
Yeah, it would have been Francisca.
Wild.
So there, I mean, I imagine quite a bit about this was rewritten to make all of it make sense for this game. Because for one thing that that sticks out to me is that this case doesn't follow, like, this case as it is in this game. It doesn't follow, like, the thematics of the second game's cases. Like, one exception of something I can think of near the end of this case. But it does fit more in with the thematics of this game's cases. So I imagine quite a lot was
Fascinating, huh? Back when she was on the police force. You were her mentor when she was a rookie, right?
Yeah, I kept a close eye on her. I mean, not too close, you know. I'm not a weird creep or anything. I was normal. I was normal about it. Phoenix, what's with the funny look, pal? I was normal. I was just, it wasn't anything like. Look, sure, I was her boss when she was doing her training, but that was it. Nothing happened.
Gumshoe sure is sweating up a storm over nothing. So that's it. Our big old Gumshoe has a little crush on Maggie.
I don't like her or anything, Baka. I was.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Miafe disease. Miafe disease, sorry.
that's true. Yeah, she's 23.
Hey,
Yeah, that's. They're adults.
note to self, gossip with Maya about this later. Oh, that's right, Maya's not here right now.
Yeah. Yeah, she was forced to go to work.
Look, pal, don't tell anyone, okay? You gotta keep it a secret, got it?
Boy, it would have been really funny to have this in the same game as the Big Top incident.
God.
It would have felt like, oh, now you care. Oh, now you care. Okay. Sure. And would you mind not guessing what I'm thinking all the time?
Hey, tell your face, pal, not me. You'd have to be blind not to see what's on your mind.
I can read your little blue dialogue, pal.
Say something like that.
So, I was wondering, could you fill me in on the victim?
Glenn Elk. He was a computer programmer.
Is that why he's wearing a DB? Oh, so he's wearing a DVD scouter because he's a fucking dweeb.
Yeah. He's got that Google Glass.
I see. A programmer. Wait, when was Google Glass? No, Google Glass was...
It was earlier than 2019.
Trying to remember. Okay, but it wasn't out when this game happened because...
No, yeah. They were just doing a DVD scouter on him.
He was just a regular Joe working for a small-time computer firm.
Hey, pal, I have a question. How come they're a computer firm, but they make software?
God.
Pal! That was decent, come on. A chuckle, come. Oh.
Maggie never had any contact with the guy before that day.
Listen, I could absolutely see somebody like having like reference material in their like Google Glass while they're like actively like writing code or something.
I guess.
And all she did was take him his coffee on the day of the murder, pal.
Yeah, Maggie also claimed to have never seen the guy before. Did the victim go to the restaurant often?
Not according to the chef. It was the first time he'd seen the guy.
Programmer, and a first-time customer at that. What possible reason would Maggie have had to kill a guy like that?
That's what I thought. But a motive was still somehow established in her trial.
You're kidding. What was her supposed motive?
Sorry, pal, I'm real busy. I haven't even got enough time to sift through these papers.
You don't know the motive in the murder case that you're fired up about? Okay.
Look into it yourself, okay?
What could this motive have been?
This isn't really a proper investigation. I'm kind of working on it by myself.
You say so, buddy. Oh, that's right.
The judge already ruled on the case and all the evidence is in already. Only problem is with Maggie's testimony.
Yeah, it doesn't sound very good for us, huh? Well, I mean, the thing is, I actually no, I don't know if the Magatama is coming back. I do think that they made a point to highlight the importance of the Magatama because it was new at the time too, so they're probably like, wow, look, here's your cool trinket, we took it away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very good for us, huh?
Look, pal, I had a mountain of papers on this case for tomorrow, And one of these probably has motive on it. I don't know. I haven't found it yet. So I'm just gonna say this. Maggie Bird is no liar.
Tried asking our chief about motive, but he just ranted about his wife as usual.
God. She's... Okay, so she's a bit out there. And she's a bit off base sometimes.
We might be about to see more maids soon, I think.
But she was a good cop.
That's not exactly complimentary, you know. Wow, that is the most directly ACAB moment. So, what do you think really happened? And just how contradictory is her testimony?
The biggest problem with Maggie's testimony is the number of people at the table.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Maggie still insists there's another guy sitting with the victim.
Right, but get this. Everyone else in the place says the guy was alone. Even the chef. And then there's that CD.
CD? Oh yeah, she did mention something about a CD. And there's a sample CD on the table, sir. Peace out, Wesley.
Our guys turned that place upside down. There was no CD.
What?
Not on the table. Not anywhere in the whole restaurant, pal.
Didn't Maggie say the victim was wearing an earpiece, too? I'd call this an eyepiece.
Yeah, but that was for the portable radio in the front pocket of his hoodie.
I like that the radio has a built-in, like, power scouter. A radio? He didn't have a CD player?
You got it. Your phony never explained that contradiction at all.
Come to think of it, the owner of Tribulations didn't mention that CD either. I don't know why, but I get the feeling Mr. Armstrong's got something to hide. What do you have to say about this?
What's that? A sports paper?
Yeah, I found it in the magazine rack at Tribulations.
It's dated the same day as the murder. You may be onto something here.
And take a look at this. See this writing here?
MC Bomber? Hey!
What is it?
I heard that name somewhere before. Yeah, MC Bomber!
Wow, he actually seems to be thinking for once.
It's no good. I can't remember.
And he goes back to being the gumshoe we all know and love.
Hey, pal. I'm gonna borrow this paper for a bit, okay? I want to get a handwriting analysis done of this scribble.
Handwriting, huh? Be good to know more about that in any case.
Thanks, pal. I bet this'll turn out to be an interesting clue.
Sports paper given to Detective Gumshoe. Don't know that we have anything more we can get of showing you these.
You do have a profile that you can present for something important.
Mia, right?
Yeah, Mia.
Hey, go for it.
Yeah, what do you have to say about Mia?
She cross-examined me once, you know.
What? Mia did?
Yeah, that was us. The big guns, Lock and Horn. Witness versus lawyer. It was a battle of cunning tactics and trick.
So you got your ass kicked. But the witness isn't supposed to play any tricks.
I can't believe she's gone. Even though it's been like 3 years.
2 years.
Yeah, when they say 2 years ago, they really mean 2 games ago. It's been about 3 years.
I guess that
in the
makes
actual
sense, yeah.
games.
Do you have anything more to say about Maggie, perhaps? You do. Have you gone to see Maggie?
Of course I have, but I wasn't much good at consoling her. I'm not very good with words.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess I must have looked a bit down.
What's up, Mac?
Maggie
How
was
you
really-
doing? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to speak over you.
It's okay. Maggie was really supportive of me. It was great to have someone to talk to.
This is so Gumshoe. He goes down there and she comforts him.
Yeah.
Of course, that's funny. Did he go for her or for himself?
The chef of Tribulations, huh?
Love that pronunciation.
You know what that chef said to me? Ooh la la, your body is full of toxins.
Boy, we've really offended the French today, huh?
And then he gave me this bottle.
What's in it?
I don't know, the label says juniper. Anyway, I've been drinking it. I'm under orders to put a few drops of it in my bath every day.
La CBD oil. Under orders?
Yeah, you know, there's something about that guy.
Homophobia deleted.
Great game, cool game.
Huh? You can't stop thinking about him?
Not like that, pal. Give me a break. He's not my type. I mean, I can't stop thinking that he's involved with this case somehow.
Sounds like he knows a little something more about our charming chef. So, what exactly is it that caught your attention about the chef to Trebian?
It's, kinda hard to say.
Alright. Gay hand wave, just look, come on.
The guy's probably not even connected with the case anyway, even though it took place in his restaurant.
Hey, come on, detective. Didn't you say you'd give me the dirt on anything?
Well, this sort of stuff is kinda unimportant, gossipy stuff. You know, pal? Look, how about this? You go to Tribulations and investigate the place yourself, which I assume you haven't already been doing. You've never been there yet, right?
No, not at all.
And if you find out anything suspicious about the guy, you report back to me, okay?
Don't suppose I get a choice in this, huh? It is much better. It is always endlessly better to have a character who is presumably heterosexual anyway say he's not my type about somebody of the same sex. Like, it's funnier, it's cuter, it's just better. Guess I find out more about the chef and Trey Ben and then report back to Gumshoe.
I have a feeling that like the
Excellent.
translators probably were just like in pain over this whole thing, right?
I bet. Also, what's up, Demily? How you doing? Welcome to Gloop launches a fucking box. That thing got some fucking distance. Yeah, it's just charming. It's cute. Let's see, do we have anything new to report to him, or are we gonna get some new options here, perhaps? I like greetings. That's a very fun way to phrase that.
Very
Did you
good.
know Blue Sky lets you see posts by people who follow you? I did not. That's a smart feature for it to have. I need to go in and mess with Blue Sky more. I think it's damning with faint praise to say it could have been worse, but I really think the translation tried its hardest to salvage this. Yeah, I think that the translation team is probably like, the winds are changing. The winds are changing.
Winds are changed. That's Okay, yeah, they were probably saying that in the Capcom, yeah. They were all talking about the winds changing. This is a normal conversation that you have in the office of the American branch of Japanese game company. You're like, well, guys, I think the winds are changing on this one.
You do, though! Oh, come on. Also, what's up, Demily? I've followed you for like a gazillion years on Tumblr, and your clips are always cracking me up. So hell yeah, welcome. All right, let's see. Well, I guess we'll go and do I have to loop through the detention center, or new things are gonna happen in my house? Poor Maya. Looks like Mr. Armstrong's really taking a shine to her. I suppose I'll just have to let her work at the restaurant for a while. I'll go pick her up from Tresbian once things have cooled off. Do I have
to go through jail to get to the restaurant?
We do have to go through jail to get to the restaurant.
The locations in this case are laid out.
Charlie the plant has joined the party.
If only we could just carry Charlie around everywhere.
They should have given Charlie a running sprite. They should have given Charlie a running sprite in the Edgeworth games. You can see everybody's body. Scent of flowers sure is strong. It's almost making me dizzy. Nick, I can buy so many burgers with these tips.
Goth girl.
Oh.
Kit, you should be her, so you can be somebody normal.
Okay.
Well, I mean, she does have a head wound, I guess. But
I mean, who doesn't?
yeah,
right?
who doesn't have a head wound these days?
Oh, hello.
Oh, she doesn't say anything yet. That's fine.
You did a great job with the dialogue, Kit. Killed it.
Oh, thanks. You know, I need some water. Hold on.
Who was that just now? A customer? There's sort of a dark aura about her. Cool, Phoenix. Yeah, she was very, very, very da-na-na-na.
She was, yeah. Woke modern game gives that woman a head wound for DEI reasons. Welcome, bienvenue.
Are we about to get our maid? Are we about to get our maid, Maya? Wow, what a cute voice.
Oh, it's just you, Nick.
But Maya!
Well, how do I look?
Maybe you should quit being a spirit medium.
Maybe, but it's kind of boring being a waitress. I mean, you're my first ever customer.
Then who is that woman I just saw?
Oh! Since you're here, you might as well have something to eat.
I am kind of hungry, actually. So, how do you like your new job, Maya?
I never knew there was so much for a waitress to do. Take people's orders, bring them their food, make coffee, work the cash register. Of course, we need a customer before I can do any of that.
Yeah, it's a nice looking restaurant. It's a shame more people don't come.
Don't forget about the ultra cute waitress. Check out my gimme a tip smile.
Do we have a special sprite for this?
No, it's just your smile. Hey Nick, why don't you order something? The chef's preparing a tasty lunch set at the moment, or so he says.
How much is it?
It's the twin tea set, so it's $20, of course.
Oh.
The twin tea set. Oh my god, I wish we'd streamed this game a couple days ago. The twin tea set, I believe I'll be taking a pass on that.
Oh my god!
It's kind of expensive.
Oh my god! How is this the second time we've gone to 9/11 in this game?
Mr. President, a second 9/11 joke has hit the Phoenix Wright streams.
No!
What? I'm just saying that it's unrealistic that Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney didn't reference the 9/11 attacks, considering
Oh yeah,
that it
like
took
turning
place
red.
in 2015 or whatever.
What? But you can! Come on, Nick! It's not every day I get to be a waitress! I want to try carrying plates and working the cash register!
How about cleaning the toilets? That should keep you busy.
Yeah, right. Maybe later.
Is there really a 9/11 reference in one of them?
Is there? I don't remember that, but...
Yeah, so for anyone who happened to have missed context, in the previous game, I believe it was...
No, the previous case in Japan, one of the dates of the case is September 11th, and they changed it to October in the US translation.
God, that sprite is so cute! Yeah, that was your fun fact that you shared, and we all had a
It was my
big giggle
fun
about it.
fact. Yeah. It was my very fun fact that got a little too fun.
About the lunch.
Oh, a fine choice, sir.
No,
One food coming up.
Kitchen, lunch special, please. With all the extras, drink, side salad, dessert, and a gift.
I don't need any of that.
Just a moment, please, sir.
Maya's really getting into this. So how much is this set lunch then? $20, huh? With the drink, side salad, and dessert, it's $45? Hey, wait a sec, Maya.
Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Here you are, our deluxe Fortify lunch set.
Proudly featuring a lobster that does not look like a penis.
Oh.
Great! Great callback to the previous game.
Whoa!
A dish inspired by lobster and abalone fricassee with a balsamic vinaigrette.
Boy, you really went to the Wild West instead of France there.
Yeah. Bone apple teeth.
Thanks?
Come on, Nick. Hurry up and try it already.
Eat it so you can't get your money back.
Lobster, huh? Alright, down the hatch it goes.
Well?
Are you hungry, Maya?
I'm starving.
Here, it's yours.
Really? Ugh.
Remember, Maya, my wallet doesn't print money, so you better polish off that plate.
I just remembered, I gotta clean the toilets.
Hey! Oh, you can't be in that much of a hurry to clean the toilets. This is a fucking piece of evidence.
It's evidence, yes. The food is bad. I'm putting that information in the court record.
Write that down.
How does that guy manage to make good food taste so bad?
Hey, Nick? You wanna take a peek at the kitchen?
Yeah, actually. The kitchen, huh? Not a bad idea. They died because the food was so bad. Case closed. Yeah, whatever he was sprinkling in the coffee, that was a complete side adventure. What killed him is the coffee was just that fucking awful. Now, what was it that Maggie said again? In the kitchen, you'll get to see all of the chef's greatest secrets.
I don't remember this coming out, but whatever. In the kitchen? Sounds tasty.
Maggie said that to me in a dream.
God.
Hey, wait up, Maya!
What is it? I'm pretty busy right now.
This coffee's banging, yo. It's paint, asshole. Weren't you gonna show me around?
That was my plan to find some cool clue and show it off in your face.
I better conduct the search in the kitchen myself. Let's see. So, do we now have the ability to...
It's kitchen time.
It's the remix to Ignition fucking dainty-ass kitchen.
It is beautiful. And here it is, the famous Tresbian kitchen.
Boy, I see like 5 fire hazards here. Loving
Yeah, I
the
was
blood
trying.
splatter.
Yeah. Wait, blood?
There's like splatter on the wall next to the pots and pans.
I don't think it's
I think
blood.
That's just grease and stuff.
Yeah.
Let me live my dreams.
Your dream
It's
is
my
the
first-
bloody kitchen?
Yeah.
Can we interrogate?
Say- can you say again? They got cut off.
Can we, like, interrogate these dreams at all anyway? Can we examine this?
Sure. What do you want to know about my dreams?
Why?
I don't know. I just want a kitchen of darkness and ruin. Playing
Are
this
you
music.
sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. It's my first time in here too, actually.
There's a weird atmosphere in here, that's for sure. Yeah, I like the knives just being set out like that.
Yeah, you know.
The vanity
Just in
set,
case you need them.
yeah, the vanity set in the kitchen is a lot too.
Yeah. Mr. Armstrong will be back soon, so we better search quickly. Chop chop.
We have a weird book.
Now this is one large mirror. I bet this is where he makes himself look pretty.
There's a book on the dresser. Clarice Armstrong's bedtime literature.
Not exactly Pulitzer Prize material, is it?
Oh, thank God you said that word because I would have gotten that one wrong. Looks like a collection of poems he's written.
Poems? Cool, read one out.
Do you want to go deaf? Okay, cool.
And say it in your best French accent. With intensity, okay?
Yeah, Nick, say it in French.
Yeah, Nick, do
Okay.
it.
Here's what it's called. Printemps. Printemps. The two of them, like actors from a film, the coffee is still undrunk. Sweet nothings over too soon on that sad Sunday morning. The foolish cocktail, so delicious. Take the last sip of your tea, and I know what I will do. I must lie to you. I must.
I thought they were having coffee. Why did it become tea? Huh? That's it?
Yep. That's a poem for you. I like that the beverage changed like 3 times.
Yeah.
What's this? Looks like a treasure chest or something.
Whoa, look at all these little bottles.
Oh, they're aromatherapy oils. He's got so many, they're overflowing onto the floor.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 98, 99, 100. They're all the same too. Hey, wait a minute.
What is it?
While I was painstakingly counting all 100 of them, I overlooked this one bottle that's different from the other.
Wow! Well, what do you know? And it doesn't have a label either.
And it doesn't smell.
So what's that liquid inside then, I wonder?
Probably something you shouldn't have smelled, Maya.
Yeah.
Hey, Nick, We should borrow this. I mean, look how many bottles he's got. He won't miss one, will he?
I feel like he'll miss this one on account of it's different.
Hey,
Now I know I'm in a French restaurant. I've never even heard of most of these seasonings. Like oregano. What the hell? Hey, Nick. This container has oyster sauce? What's that?
Isn't that used in Chinese food? Look! Right there on the counter! Oh, it's just right there.
My Magatama! What's it doing there?
Why was it just here? What indeed?
Gasp.
Do you think Maya has the cilantro soap gene? Yes! And everyone from Korean Village has it, and they are all just completely flabbergasted.
I'm going to
sad.
elaborate on the Maya does have the cilantro soap gene. She still eats the cilantro and she doesn't even complain about it or anything. She's just like, kind of weird, but you know, it's a little bit of a fun surprise.
Oh, that's funny.
That smells good. Something's bubbling away nicely in that pot. Must be the lobster and abalone fricassee, the balsamic vinaigrette.
I like the soapy flavor, so refreshing. Isn't that what I just ate for lunch?
Maybe. What you ate is the only French dish I know the name of. Now I know I'm in a French restaurant.
It's running it again.
I'm about to make the same Simpsons joke again. Look at these knives! They look really sharp!
I'd like to see how one of these slices through a cheesecake.
Cheesecake? You don't exactly need a sharp knife for one of those, Nick.
Alright, let's see, what else is interesting in here that we can investigate? What are these lace curtains for?
I don't know, but they give the place a real homey feel, don't they? Lace curtain. You know, if I was a cooking pot, I'd be perfectly happy to sit on a shelf under those.
Greedra, thank you for the giant knife emote, that rules.
I do love that emote.
How do you respond to something like that?
With a yes and, Nick, come on!
Nick, it's like you don't even know, like, the first rule of improv. Yeah, it was a sonic ring damage sound. Is that everything in here? Maybe we can talk to Maya some more? Yeah, maybe we can talk to Maya
Yeah, I
some
think
more.
that's... Nope, no talking here. That's all, probably.
Okay. What happens if I use it on her? Oh, she gives me generic dialogue.
Sorry, Nick, I'm a waitress now. I got a pile of work waiting for little me.
Let's see, do we want to bring up the dog shit? Well, I feel like we should bring the small bottle to, Crime Boy. That makes sense that this should go over to Gumshoe.
That's what they all call me, Crime Boy.
Now let's see, do we have to dip through the detention center? We apparently do. Oh, the plot has moved forward here, awesome.
Hey, you're just in time.
What is it, Detective Gumshoe?
A lab got back to me about that newspaper you gave me.
Must mean the sports paper with the memo scribbled on it. So, what'd they say? Did the analysis turn up anything?
They said the doodle was written by the victim, Glenn Elk, no doubt about it.
Expected as much.
The victim took the paper with him to the restaurant on the day of the murder. That's our best interpretation of the facts at the moment.
Yay, we got it back. So now we know the victim did it. Interesting.
MC Bomber. I get the feeling I heard that name somewhere. Ah, well, I guess it'll come back to me. Don't forget to report back to me with whatever you find at a restaurant, okay, pal?
Yeah, Glen Elk is indeed a palindrome.
What the fuck? Why is it a palindrome?
It's the same situation in Japanese too, I believe, is that this guy's name is also a palindrome in Japanese.
Why?
Ah?
Jokes.
Since when did I start taking orders from Gumshoe? Although, I get the feeling there's something I need to show him. The game is leading me right to it. The game is like, for the love of God, show him something. Let's start by telling him that the food fucking sucked.
Awesome.
What do you make of this?
Sorry, pal. All I can think about is Maggie at the moment. No, I didn't mean it like that. I meant...
I have to explain. Really? Okay, so we have no funny bad food joke.
You got one of those aroma bottles too, huh?
Only this one doesn't smell.
Huh? I don't get you.
This was mixed in with all the other aromatherapy bottles, but it's not the same. Doesn't even look the same, wouldn't you agree?
A cologne bottle that doesn't smell, huh? Smells like a skunk to me, pal.
Good delivery.
Mind letting me borrow that bottle for a while?
Go for it!
I want to send it to the lab for analysis.
The victim was poisoned, so the contents of this bottle are pretty important.
I had a hunch there was something funny about that chef. Aside from the accent, you know.
You suspect Jean Armstrong?
I had that guy's number. I know what his secret is.
He's Polish. Must be that same secret gum she was talking about before.
I guess I better fill you in on the details. About this Armstrong guy's secret, I mean.
Ooh, action music coming in for it. So, what is Mr. Armstrong's secret?
You ever lunch at Tribulations, pal?
The one thing that guy doesn't have is polish, Gloop. Thank you, Genie Problem. Holy shit, that's good. Yes.
So, how was it?
To put it nicely, it was inedible.
Hey, don't worry about being nice around me, pal. You and I both know the reason that place is so empty is because of the food. I mean, the place is clean. He's got a girl like Maggie as a waitress, so...
Yeah, I guess it's probably the food.
A real scoop on the guy is that he's up to his ears in debt.
Really? How much does he owe?
There's a copy of his loan contract. He's about $500,000 red.
That's a lot in the red. $500,000? You talking dollars?
Yeah. Hey, if it was sterling, he'd really be...
Sorry, that figure just took me by surprise.
Yeah, his case is full of surprises. And I'd be willing to bet that chef's got something to do with most of them. It's my hunch.
The owner of the loan is Tender Lender. Interesting. Alright, I think we have to loop back through the detention center, but I wonder if now that we have the Magatama and some dirt on this guy, perhaps he will cough up some information.
Maybe.
Oh, you're still here.
It's just Maya.
What do you have to say about this? Okay, no.
Sorry, Nick. I'm too busy being a waitress. Text you.
Does the Birdman want to talk? Whoa, hold on. What the fuck is that?
A really fucked up scooter.
Oh yeah.
What
that's-
happened here? Huh. The old guy's not here anymore. Drat, and I still have some unanswered questions for him. A scooter, huh? Who would leave it right in the middle of a park like this? The wheel guard and the light are busted. I guess it must have been an accident. It's totally wrecked. Discord did you no fucking favors.
That's fine.
Hey! What do you think you's doing with my bike?
Oh my god, it's Evil Phoenix! Why is he filled with the rage cage? Why is he from Sega's The Kuza? Why Kiki's Big Day Out?
God.
No, I was just...
You've been messing with my new ride? Is that what you've been doing?
New ride? Isn't that kind of an old?
You's gonna pay for this!
It wasn't me. I was just passing by.
Hey! Then who's the one that covered my saddle in shit? Huh? You's gonna pay! You catch my drift?
money dollars.
No! Wait a sec. I'm not a pigeon.
A wise guy, eh?
Oh, what do we think about the tongue out?
Pretty good.
I gotta beat you so hard it'll feel like you were smooching the express train!
Uh-oh.
You's better watch your back. This ain't over. I'm gonna round up a group of lawyers, and then you's gonna pay!
Actually, I'm a lawyer myself.
What do you say?
I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law.
Phoenix Wright? You said you Phoenix Wright?
Yeah, I am.
So you a wise guy too, huh?
Yeah, I am.
'Cause I'm Phoenix Wright, the one and only.
Oh, what a mistake. Gloop,
Yeah,
you
that's
should be wasting the. Do you two need to switch then?
Yeah, we
Oh
do,
yeah, that's true. That's true. Maybe.
Yeah, let's switch.
You're
Yeah,
right.
yeah, let's switch. We'll switch.
Okay, so you go on the right there, I guess, and okay.
What?
Out of my way! I
Oh
got
my-
a cruise!
He's gone. Surely that guy wasn't my phony, was he? He wasn't anything like me! Guess I better make a note of the scooter.
This is scary. Go back.
Okay.
Ah, pathetic! Are we back? Are we back?
I think you can come back. I think the bit's over.
Is Freaky Friday over? Okay. Boy, if we ever really want to fuck with somebody, we could jump on each other's channels.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. Oh. It's you.
Yeah, few threats for a little brat like this. And you look like a pigeon that's got seed in its eyes.
He's not me! Persona 4 cutscene where he transforms into a giant dog. Why would he be a dog?
You look like a little pigeon that... You look like you've had seeds all over your eyes.
He turns into a dog,
You just
so
seem the type.
I can push him down the slide.
Oh no!
You are my shadow self, and I have to kill you. Have you been here the whole time, then?
Yeah, I was in that strawberry. I had some thinking to do.
It's my thinking strawberry.
Uh,
Look, you had some cowering to do. Are you a regular at that restaurant, sir? Just if you dislike it so much, why do you keep going there? Sir?
There you are, you filthy pigeon. You want food? Take that. I think we did this one already.
Oh, but this pops.
Oh, right. But
Yeah, we have the
rock-
Magatama.
Oh, 3.
Knew it. This old guy's got something to hide. What could it be? Alright, I bet we have to get info out of him before the chef will cough some stuff up, so I'm gonna start with him.
That's right. It's this episode.
It's time you told me the truth. Why are you a regular at that restaurant that you dislike so much?
Isn't it obvious? People only have one reason they go to restaurants. To eat.
To eat? Is that the whole truth?
To eat!
What do you mean?
I don't think you go to that restaurant for the food at all.
You insolent brat! You dare accuse me? Yeah, what proof do you get?
God, this old man voice is excellent.
I can tell that
Thank
not
you.
you nor anyone else in the world would go to that place for its food.
This is why the food is bad as evidence.
The proof is in the pudding, or in this case, the lunch menu.
Yes, the twin taste.
The food at Tribulations is terrible and expensive.
You're wrong. It's cheap.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm rich. Yeah, I inherited money when I was a boy. Yep, I'm stinking rich. Yeah, I haven't done a jot of work since I was born. Other than feeding the pigeons.
This is exactly the voice of a guy who goes in the park and yells at birds. You've nailed
It
this.
really is.
What a load of crack!
Your taste's another story, but the price, it's nothing to me.
So you're saying that you go there because you got money to burn.
Exactly. I have so much cash, I go for a swim in me money vault every day.
Getting a little bit of Scrooge McDuck with the reference.
Thank you. Thank you for sneaking that in. Unfortunately, that's a lie.
You know what?
You don't have money to burn. You're flat broke. But...
No.
Oh, because the job listing was out there, yeah. It's the job listing, I know. Hello, Fruitsy Collins! Oh my god, the wall of peas, that's wonderful. This is yours, right?
Me magazine.
Yeah, magazine! Gradually becoming more Scottish as the conversation goes on. Why would
The
a
world's
rich...
most Scottish Japanese man.
Why would a rich retiree be looking for a job?
I was... she was... What? Oh, I was looking for a job. I'm buying a lot at the moment. I need spending money.
Good voice. Huh?
I don't go to that restaurant for the food. I go for the Javicino.
Yeah, I think you mean a cappuccino. Anyway, how much does a cappuccino cost there?
$8.
Must it better be some golden beans.
What's your problem? You think a poor man would be better off drinking dishwater, do yous? Is that it?
No, I wasn't thinking that. I was wondering if the coffee there is really that great.
No, it's not, but anyway, yes. That place has free newspapers to read every day.
No, they don't.
When did this come out?
Newspapers?
2004 in Japan, 2007 here.
Yeah, so that's fucking expensive for a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Exactly. They don't want me hanging around at home, so I go there.
I'm sorry, sir, but there are no free papers to read at Tribulations. Let's see. What do I have that... we pulled... So we pulled this out of the wall. It was left by the victim. So we could talk about the fact that he's in debt.
No.
It's probably just the paper, huh?
Look at it real quick for me. Okay, never mind.
Can somebody do a... What was his actual name?
What?
What
Ron
was...
Delight?
Yeah, what was his... Yeah, Ron Delight. Can somebody do a Ron Delight voice? I miss him so much. He was so much fun.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
He's off doing crimes
We all miss her.
with his...
We all miss her. Yeah. Take a look at this.
What is it?
It's a newspaper I found behind the magazine rack at Tresbian.
So, what of it?
This was the only paper there, and it's dated more than a month ago.
What?
When he is like this, where he has like blushy cheeks and his big nose, what like traditional Japanese character am I thinking of? Because I've seen this face with like the blush and the nose, like done like a bunch
Thinking of Anpan Man, I think.
I am. I think they're doing that.
Probably.
I
Or
mean,
they're
it's-
both mutually referencing something. You see what I'm getting at here? That restaurant doesn't get newspapers. This is just when a customer happened to leave behind.
Ah. Ah.
Tell me, why are you so determined to hide the truth?
I'm not hiding anything.
I'm gonna have to put this guy out of his misery.
You're gonna fucking ice this guy.
Yep, we're gonna kill an old man. Listen, the real reason why you go so much to Tribulations is... It's because he wants to look at Maggie. Maggie, who canonically told us she has a fat ass. She said that.
I guess she did say that.
Yeah,
Yes,
she did.
she did. What are you asking me about that girl for?
She does. She said, well, actually, she says something about, like, she said she got hired at the restaurant easily. But at the very, very start, when you first have your first conversation there, she says she got hired there because
of her figure.
Yeah, she says, like, her charming personality and then her curvy figure or something like that. But it was not subtle. She was the waitress at Tribulations.
Ah.
Therefore, the answer to the mystery of why an old man would drink expensive coffee at a terrible restaurant is the waitress.
But I don't recognize that face.
Oh, you don't recognize the face, huh? Huh. And you're probably telling the truth here. Oh, Phoenix, this is
Damn!
there it is. Because you were looking at the girl's face. Oh. But at her outfit. That's the truth, isn't it? You became a regular at the restaurant because of the waitress's uniform. Wait, didn't this guy complain? Isn't this like our first conversation with this guy? Is that he was like, boy, they dress like thoughts, or like something to that extent.
Yeah, he's a hypocrite.
Yeah, okay. So, well, which was a smart thing to put in, because if it was like, he likes how hot the waitresses work, okay. He's a hypocrite, okay, fuck him, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That uniform is all you can think about, isn't it?
I can't take it.
To you, that waitress was your... I'm scared of what word's about to come next.
Enough! Please! No more!
I guess I won't get to find out.
Stop saying that word! Stop saying waitress! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Beanie Baby, you don't need... Okay.
Yes, she does.
Sir.
Yes, it's true! I was there for the young girl.
Young girl.
Fine! So I'm a dirty, wicked, sinful old devil.
Doi! No, I didn't mean it like that. I mean, I totally did, but I need you to fucking cough up the true story no matter what.
I even got one of those lousy cups of Javashito every time for $8. $8. All because of the roving girl. Punish me, lock me up.
This voice is really taking a journey.
Yeah.
kid. It's awesome.
Boy,
To
you're like
clarify.
2 for 2 on like, we gave you a freak show and you went in like such a new and exciting directions.
He said he was normal.
I didn't say he was normal.
Somebody said he was normal.
Really? That's not what I'm
briefly.
here for.
If I said he was normal, I was lying. If I have said he was more normal, which I don't even know. Whatever.
Nah. You'll be the same. Another 20 years and you'll understand what it's like.
Wait, how old is Phoenix at this point?
He's 26, I want to say.
So is this man saying when you turn 46, you're gonna look like him?
Yeah, he's 46 years old. He's
Don't know how painful it is to be an old man like me.
And yeah, Ruby, I think it probably is supposed to be Anna Miller's.
What's Anna Miller? Is it a
Think like a Denny's, I guess.
Yeah. Think like a Denny's, but they got kind of a uniform like that.
Oh, okay, that sounds cute. Listen, sir.
Stop calling me that. I have a name, you know, boy. So show some respect, hmm? I'm Mr. Kudo.
I like that name.
Nice.
Sorry, Mr. Kudo.
Respectful
It's the
San
name of a real winner.
Franciscan name.
It is, it really is.
You young'uns think you know it all, don't ya? Well, I'm not saying another word. I won't tell you anything more.
There's only one Anna Miller's left and it's in Hawaii, the rest in Japan closed.
Whoa.
No!
Wow.
Oh,
That's
no.
actually quite surprising.
This guy was in the restaurant at the time of the incident. Which means I have to hear his testimony one way or another. Don't believe this. Even broke his psych locks and everything. Guess I'll have to try and get him when he's in a better mood.
All right.
Good luck.
Here, I'll get you in a better mood. I'm holding up the picture of Maggie and fucking jingling my keys. Like, look, here she is.
It's this freaking guy. That's right.
As big of a thing to make of the food being bad, I'm ready to consider the possibility that this is simply a rather low-income suburban part of 2004 Japan, and in such a place, not many palates will be used to French cuisine, all heavy cream and various fats. You know, that is a good point, is that, oh, that's a really good emote, holy shit. But
Holy
yeah,
shit.
like the conceptual staples of French food and the conceptual staples of like Japanese food, especially traditional Japanese food, are very different. And he's not.
I think it's just supposed to be bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
I liked humoring Genie's theory.
I think it's fair, Genie. I think that's a fair thought to have. But I think the food's probably just bad. Alright.
Is it alright?
Is he here or where is this fucking man?
Which man? What?
The guy was like, okay, we have to come back later. What do we do now?
I'm sure. Oh, well, do you want to know what you need to do?
Oh god, why is everybody freaking out? Why is what do I need to do?
You gotta give the old man's profile to Maya to bring him up to her.
Oh. Oh, he's in here now.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, here's our hint. Has a thing for waitresses.
Yeah. Oh, it's the old man. Is he feeding the pigeon?
Yeah, he fed me as well. I got a bunch of those seeds in my eyes.
Ew, ouch.
Hey, Maya, would you mind coming with me for a while? Oh, no. No.
Oh.
We have to go play Sonic Hedgehog Has a Nice Day.
Huh? Me? Why? Surely this is going to be very normal, Nick.
There's something I really want to ask that old man.
Sure, okay. I'll just get changed.
No, hang on. Can you go like that?
I guess?
Sir.
You again?
Huh?
So this was gonna be in the game with the puppet, huh?
Yeah.
Boy,
Yeah.
if everything went to plan, game number 2 would have been a real turd pinata.
It really would have been. It really, yeah. I'm glad that they spaced these out.
Boy, that one would have been amazing beginning. This amazing ending.
Yeah.
Well, I see.
Nick, his eyes are burning into me.
It's okay. I think it's going pretty well. Huh?
You're still just a little child.
Oh, thank God.
He has standing!
Oh, thank
Yeah.
God. Oh, thank God.
Run along and play on a slide, alright?
Play on the slide?
Ugh, we were so close. Just a little more and you would have spilled.
Pigeon!
How can we crack this guy? What other fucking women are there to throw at him?
You know what you need to do.
Excuse me, please, sir.
Put on the dress, Nick.
If only.
Yeah, excuse me, please, sir. The camera's about to pan over to Phoenix. Doing that voice.
God, if only.
Quiet! Can't you see I'm feeling that?
Can you give me like a Yeah, there, that's what I wanted. Thank you.
God.
All right, I'll stop pushing the envelope. Let's see what character we're about to... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I said, what woman can we throw at this man? I said, what woman can we throw at this man? Where are they going to pull a woman just out of thin fucking air? They
You've
can't just pull
forgotten.
a woman out of thin fucking air. Yes, they can pull a woman out of thin fucking air. It's in fact a crucial part of this game's fundamental repeating plotline.
And now everybody's happy because we all get to be in the trash.
No, I love this actually. I'm
The
also
entire
glad.
chat just went from in flames to, well, still in flames, but for a very different reason. Phoenix, it's me. Did you know that I look great in the maid dress?
Okay, never mind. This is a very good bit, actually. Also, okay, two things. First off, this is a grown woman. Two, she could kill him if she wanted to.
She could, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, did the Discord not work? Oh, is the bot? I wonder if the bot isn't running. Yeah, the bot wasn't running. I'm so sorry about that. That might have meant that some of the noises weren't working either.
Well,
If you don't mind, sir.
ma'am.
I'd really love to talk with you.
Yes. Yes, of course. Certainly. I'm Victor. Victor Kudo.
Is the bot broken now? What have you started, bot? Start bot.
You need to add a token.
No, it just was crashing on startup, but now it's coming for whatever
Oh,
reason.
that's
Who
weird.
knows, yeah. Ah,
Shake, shake.
even from beyond the grave, wow! Okay, the bot's here. We can't. So Mia's here in a maid uniform and we can't talk to her. We have to look at this man.
Yeah.
Tragic. Tragic.
Wow! Whoa! About the incident.
About the incident.
About the incident.
Oh my god. But
The classic thing the waitresses say when they're taking your order.
Firemtn, as a favor, we might have to
Yeah?
record it separately.
What?
We might have to record this separately, but I want as a sound prompt, you doing the Mia voice, just Phoenix, it's me, so that way they can use it whenever there's somebody really
Okay.
hot on screen.
Yeah, sure. Phoenix, it's me. Believe in yourself.
You mean the man who died after drinking the Javachino?
It's like he's a different person.
It was quite a shock, even for me. He's a strange-looking boy. That girl took the Javachino over to him, you see.
And was the customer alone?
Definitely, he was the only person at the table. Then he took one sip of his Javachino and...
And I'm sorry, I didn't understand what you're implying with the sound effect.
And then he said something like, "Arrgh," and then collapsed. Dead.
This is Mia's level 3 super. You are correct.
Oh, how terrifying.
Oh my god, they gave her so many sprites.
Yeah, it did.
Did you guys even collect a... Is this why this case didn't fit in the second game? Because they were like, no, we cannot cut a single sprite of Waitress Mia. They all have to be in the game.
Maybe.
Wait, what did Misa say? I didn't see. Is this necrophilia? Okay. Okay.
You're so good at listening, aren't you? God.
Oh, yeah,
Die.
listen. The maid uniform here is either very expensive or it's at the very top of the battle pass.
Great.
I'll tell you anything. Whatever you want to know.
He certainly seems to be telling the truth now. Looks like Mr. Kudo didn't see this other man either. Oh my god, yeah, that's right. She was popping out of Pearl's outfit.
God. Do you like the food at Trispian?
Well, of course. I'm really quite a sophisticated man.
Are you, sir?
When I was a young businessman once, you know, I set up a casino in London.
Really? How interesting.
Eating the food at that restaurant really takes me back to my days in France.
Did that meow come through?
I didn't hear it.
Aw. Meow louder.
Poke her, squeeze her.
She's doing the most tiny little meows.
What a lovely story.
See, the thing is, knowing what I know about Mia, like, this is not the first time she's, like, listen. No.
No. She's absolutely done this before.
Oh, no. Are you kidding me? She figured out, like, 45 minutes into her attorney career what a weapon of precision destruction a plunging V-neck could be and has never looked back.
Yeah.
London's in England, not France.
Wow,
Oh,
that's
yes.
so cool. So, about the murder.
Oh, yes. France is wonderful. I'd love to show you around the city sometime. It's too much. I can't take it. I want... Oh.
France.
We've all experienced a mood of terminal Franceness.
So true. Oh, that's wonderful. Now tell me more about the murder.
When somebody says, "Let me be frank with you," they actually mean like Francois.
Right, yes.
Yes. They mean like
That's so funny. By the way, can I get your thumbprint?
And the 3 numbers on the back.
Yeah.
I hope that's not... Sorry, I smell smoke. I don't think it's actually in the building, but that's worrying.
That is worrying. Do you need
Yeah.
to check this?
Somebody trying to squeeze in some late night grilling.
I don't think so. Boy, I can't catch a fucking break this week. Can't believe Mia's laughing at this guy. Oh my god! Firemtn, that emote. Fucking get a load of this guy, Cam?
It's very good. You visit Tresby a lot, don't you?
Of course. I mean, yes.
She just starts asking him like every classic like password recovery question. She's just like, wow. Wait, that's so fun. I would love to get to know you. What city were you born in?
But did you ever have pets growing up? What was the name of your first pet?
Oh, you come from England? That's funny. I bet your mom, before she married, she had like a really English last name. What was it?
Yeah. Oh, what did you say you do? Wow, that's interesting. Hey, what are the cross streets of that place?
Okay, the thing is, when I worked at ESET Antivirus, we had to legit talk old people out of this one. Like, stop fucking sharing. Wow, so impressive you can identify all these fire hydrants. Oh my god.
I'd like to come and see you there.
Really? Oh, you flatter me so. The owner would be delighted to welcome you, I'm sure.
Oh my god, genie problem. I would love to tell you guys the stories that we heard from old people. Some of them were always a little sad though. There was one lady who was like ready to like, she'd gotten like the classic like, hey, this is the FBI, we locked your computer because we detected child pornography. Totally, of course. And, you have to pay in Walmart gift cards for us to unlock it. And we're like, don't do that. We can also unlock it for you. Please don't pay them. And we unlocked it and she's like, I still want to pay anyway though. And we're like, why? And she's like, because what if it's true? And we're like, it's not. And she's like, what it was when they were so scared. They were so scared is the thing. And but what if it's written? I'm like, did you look at child pornography? No. Did you think the FBI normally takes payments in Walmart gift cards? No. Do you still believe it? Kind of. Poor old lady, yeah.
It's very upsetting the way that scams prey on the elderly.
It really is.
Not to get too real here for a second, but the fact that there's like this entire this whole network out there, people that are making phone calls to try to scare the elderly and the people who speak English as a second language into giving them money is like the most awful, reprehensible thing I can think of.
I hate the fact that I'm sorry, I guess we're going on a fucking tangent here. I hate the fact that like even like legitimate quote unquote businesses will try and like sound really scary, because I have been getting all these messages from the dealership that I bought my car from, and they say like second attempt to contact. You are overdue to look at the protection policy on your vehicle. Trying to make it sound legal and scary, but it really just means they want to sell me an extended warranty. That's all it fucking is. That's all it fucking is they're trying to make it sound like you have to get this.
I'm sorry, I really love the idea that Mia is just saying this right now while Victor's just going on in the background.
I mean, let's be honest.
I know we're doing this for the greater good right now, but it really is horrible the way that people try to do this to the elderly, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, she's got a passion for justice. It tracks.
She does.
Also, Victor never listens when women talk. Let's be honest.
That's true.
Be careful of that chef, my dear.
I'm glad that we finished the tangent at exactly the point where the plot picks back up. You get a message on your phone about an Amazon charge for an iPhone. You spoke to them, they give a completely different amount to what the message said. I almost got because I signed up for Medicaid when I was between jobs, and they hit me with a very, 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 very good Medicaid website impersonation. Like, astonishingly good. I almost took the bait. The chef? You mean Mr. Armstrong?
That's right. That man's an ex-con.
Oh, well, that's juicy. Did the dog get used when Jean was on screen? No. We all held restraint. In fact, Amy, we had an involved conversation about, no, that's low-hanging fruit. We're better than this.
Yeah.
He's an ex-con.
Whatever did Mr. Armstrong do?
Firemtn, I mean,
Yeah?
do you know that, I mean, not to, you know how you drew that upcoming graphic where your hand is on your chest so that you look like, oh me, oh my.
Oh, you're spoiling everybody with this one.
I'm sorry, they haven't seen it.
They haven't seen it, yeah. So don't tell them about it.
I'm sorry. I'm very excited though, and also I'm like, this is a moment for it.
It is, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh no! I can't take this.
Mia's really got this guy eating out of her hand. Can we use a different metaphor?
He steals things from his customers.
Oh, that's how the Magatama got lifted. From his customers?
Clothes, handkerchiefs, little things mainly. He's a filter, so you better be careful around him, my dear.
Are you sure about this?
Of course! He was arrested for it once.
So this guy's in debt, steals things like this boy's a mess.
I was there when it happened, having my Javachino.
He really is a regular.
Let me write you a little haiku about it.
Are we about to get a Scottish haiku out of this guy?
I don't think I'm reading Scottish anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. That was for like one line.
I know.
That specifically was referencing DuckTales.
A haiku. I love the line though, is the thing.
DuckTales, a haiku.
Great.
A Japanese poem. I'll explain all you need to know about that chef.
Great.
Convicted before a wicked man. Okay.
Great.
I hate it here. Anyway,
Boy.
It's been added to the court record.
Hooray.
Boy, there was
Moving
a syllable
on.
limit, but we crammed some homophobia in there anyway.
That's why I have names turned off on my follow alerts. If he takes anything you know, anything again, you let me know. If it's not too expensive, I'll buy you a replacement.
Ugh, poor guy. He couldn't do enough for Mia.
Okay, Phoenix.
Believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself. I'm outie. That's about as much as I can do to help.
Thanks, Mia. We got some really important information thanks to you.
Honestly, I can't believe Maya called me for something like this.
Kidding, it ruled. It ruled!
Oh god, let me drink some water.
I guess it's about time to wrap up today's investigation.
Oh, you're out of the uniform, damn. Had enough of being a waitress? You know, I didn't think we were gonna get Mia in the outfit. I did not think that was about to happen. Good twist, game.
Yeah, plus no one came to the restaurant.
Oh, man, oh Jesus, I'm letting the old man. I was even
He's gotten
moving
older.
my jaw to the side, and crossing my arms like the old man.
Wait, is this like a full body experience for you when you act? Kit, we have to get you full body tracking. I want to see what that looks like. That sounds awesome.
One day, maybe.
Yeah. I'll help you
I
out.
I ain't doing that. I ain't modeling that. Oh, maybe one day. I don't know. Anyway, I have to be a bad stereotype. No, not that one.
Yeah.
The other one. But anyway. Oh la la! Mademoiselle Maya! No! How can you leave me like this?
Cold damage, I really do think that it's supernatural because even if we account for the material having like give and being like resizable and things like that, there is no way that Pearl's outfit would fit Mia other than the fact that it did. Like, there is a limit to one size fits all, and Pearl to Mia is pushing that envelope. I heard a stifled giggle, Firemtn.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, that reminds me. Mr. Armstrong had a Psych Locker 3, didn't he? I'm gonna have to break those. Mr. Armstrong. I hope you won't mind, but I'd like to have another word with you.
Volunteers! Of course!
Look how that was just English. Just volunteers!
Volunteers!
Alright.
Why does
Do
my
we have
mouth
to-
just keep errantly flapping tonight? More than I'm
You've
making
got a
it.
lot to say.
You do?
Yeah, but my model doesn't. Oh, my chin's up by my eye. That's not right.
What the?
You look right to me now, although I wasn't looking over, I was looking at the stream and the chat. Really enjoying this incredibly fast rose picking and trembling lip.
What is happening? I don't like this horrible feeling.
I have to know the truth. What happened that day?
Lors! Lors! I will confess the everything. Just don't hurt me.
Huh? That was a new world record.
It was a lottery ticket.
A lottery ticket?
The man who died here and a lottery ticket.
This is becoming so phlegmy.
$500,000.
$500,000?
Hoy! What after the incident? This ticket. It disappeared.
The ticket disappeared.
This was la affaire that la prosecution girl for Maggie. Say, said that the proposal. The man's to get the $500,000 lottery ticket. Christ alive.
Good job. Why didn't you tell me about this sooner?
Man, a lost.
You've been trying to hide this information about the lottery ticket from me. And I want to know the reason why.
Non, monsieur. You doubt me? But I have confirmed everything. I know.
Yeah, so we decided that this character, I mean, I think this was Kit's bit, that it was genius. This character does not speak French and doesn't even know how to fake it. Just
I mean, it is absolutely the case. The
Oh, yeah.
Armstrong is written as someone who does not understand French.
Mr. Armstrong, the $500,000 lottery ticket, I think I know who took it. I think the winning ticket was stolen by this person. You fucking stole it. Mr. Armstrong, I believe there's a very high probability it was you.
Oh!
Wow, that is one piercing scream, even for a man like him.
Miss Pourquoi mio? Why? You no have. You have no idea. I am not Mask the Mask. I am not the kind of person who steals the property of others.
The angry tone is so good. I'm sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Armstrong, but I have evidence to the contrary.
Feels like shit. I just want Ron back.
We all want Ron back.
Yep, this is it. Here we go. You're a thief! Also, the old guy wrote something bigoted on here. I'm not presenting it to you for that. Phoenix is handing it with that part, like, covered up. Like, I'm not gonna lift my finger. I'm not gonna lift my finger. You're a dirty cheat, and I'm stopping there.
God.
You? The poon? Oh, Monsieur. You know me so well. I adore poems.
God, first run in this Franco impostor. Melty's got that J&A size quag.
God.
It looks like Gloop is glancing down at her boobs when she looks at evidence sometimes.
Awesome.
I am. I was looking at the keyboard. I'm playing with the keyboard today. Normally I hook a controller up for this, and then I was like, I don't need to do that. This isn't really a controller game. You don't like oh yeah, it's like yeah, exactly. It's like, all right, what does the council think?
Convicted
The council?
before? Repeat offender? What is that? What did you do?
I'm sorry to have to bring it up, Mr. Armstrong, but you have been arrested for stealing from your customers before, haven't you?
Mon Dieu! Lemon sponge! You are a liar!
Can you say that again?
Lemon sponge!
Great. Okay, thank you.
You deny it.
Do not mistake me for la false accusations, s'il plate. So, do you have any more proof? I want to see line contested proof that I have ever stolen from one of my customers.
Well, that's easy. It's the Magatama itself. You lifted it off of me.
You wouldn't.
Seems old habits die hard, Mr. Armstrong.
What is that?
This is my Magatama.
Yeah?
Hey, it's mine. I lent it to you.
This is my on loan Magatama. And doesn't matter if doesn't matter who actually owns it. It was in your kitchen.
It's mine.
Wow, that scream just about broke some windows.
Hoy. Hoy. I have a freshness for that little trinkets and la figurines.
I am collecting the, how do you say, Funko Pop.
Great.
Yeah. My aunt. He just slips out. I cannot stop you.
Now I'm seeing him like he's like getting like playful with it, like making a little joke. He's like, oh, no, the hand, what are you doing? And he just switches voice like, ho, I am doing it again. You've stolen handkerchiefs, gloves, and other things from your customers, right?
Hoy, it is not truth. I am just a Timmy girl won't see you. A timmy little girl.
Yeah, well... I'm not impressed with your coping mechanisms, and that's saying something.
The Magatama was given to us by Pearl, but it is Maya's Magatama. The second game, it was referred to in the inventory as Maya's Magatama. It is in fact, it does in fact belong to Maya.
But Pearl found it.
And you know what?
Finders keepers.
That might not even be the case.
What?
I think now that I'm thinking about it, I think Maya did give it to us. It's just that we had to give it to Pearl for her to make it magic.
Yeah. That might have been the case.
It's a group effort. It's all of theirs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bissell. This time, it was not a small trinket. It was $500,000. Maze, none. Why would I steal it? I have no need for such money.
Do you?
No.
Really now?
Noon. Oh, Bandior? What is it?
Noon.
Noon, great.
Isn't it true that you're in some pretty serious trouble? And that you are in desperate need of a large amount of cash? Loan contract time.
I'm going to drink some anything.
Please do.
Yep. The Magatama is a sacred charm given to Phoenix Wright by his assistant Maya Fey and given spiritual power by Pearl Fey in 2017.
In 2017, great. I'm glad that they included in 2017. Let me see.
This restaurant is deep in the red, isn't it?
Oh.
You have a loan to the tune of $500,000.
Okay, hang on. Hang on.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, I
Did you just read something insane?
I did read something relatively amusing. So I'm on the wiki page for Jean Armstrong. In the French translation of the game, he is Italian. Because they had to change that. So they made him an Italophile instead, and given the name Luigi. So
Oh yeah.
this is Luigi.
See, the funny part is...
Everybody.
The funny part is, like... I feel like this is a moment where, like... French Canadians... I feel like would have kept him actually French.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
France is like, no, we can't do this.
No, yeah.
We can't team kill like this.
Yeah. Also, I'm noticing that his last name in Japanese is Hondobo, which is a romanization of Bon de Veau, which is rich veal. So basically they're saying he's a good cut of meat, I guess.
So his last name is basically Tasty Chunk.
Yeah,
That's
basically.
good. That lottery ticket would have wiped you out of your debts. Well, Mr. Armstrong, what do you have to say for yourself now?
Ah.
I really enjoy watching the framed photo of him, watching all this go down. It's so funny. Mr. Armstrong, you said the victim had a winning lottery ticket for $500,000. How did you know he had something like that in the first place?
Now, he was listening to the radio with his earpiece.
Huh, Maggie said something about that too.
The winning number was announced on the news, I think. All of a sudden, it exploded! Yes! $500,000! He shouted.
And the ticket?
He had all of his tickets spread out on the table. I was so desperately in need of money. So,
You put the poison in his coffee?
No, not Mel. I simply impossible to one of his tickets.
What? Sorry, I kind of spaced out. I wasn't in that conversation for a while. I just realized that you've been talking. I am sorry. What's going on?
The victim collapsed and Maggie passed out.
He was gonna sell the Magatama to the lordly tailor. Yep!
I thought to myself, poor Koi pass. He had so many of them.
Yeah, but only one of them was the winning ticket, right?
How could you do that, Mr. Armstrong?
And after I served one customer for you.
Maggie was arrested because of you.
No, Sylvia's not. Oh, I did not take it. Yeah, ticket for $500,000, I mean.
But you just told us you did. You said you took a ticket.
I got all excited. I was like, but you just told us you did!
No, I didn't even hear.
Miss Noon, my Billy. It was not.
I'm going to take a stab in the dark and say this is probably Godot.
That's wait, who did Kit? You were doing Godot
That's
before, right?
enough.
Huh? Ah! Bam!
Good guess.
Fucking sniped it. Mr. Godot!
What in the heck are you doing here? Honestly, going to restaurants just to complain about the coffee seems like exactly him.
Yeah.
This is, without a doubt, the worst coffee I've ever tasted, Mr.
Wow.
Armstrong.
He literally was just sitting in the back of the restaurant the entire time drinking coffee while this is happening. And then he just decided to speak up, be like, this coffee shit.
It's being poured all over me as we speak.
Just chugs the whole thing.
He came in here for coffee. Does his craving
that
for
tastes
coffee know
like
no
dirt.
bounds?
Perhaps Mr. Armstrong's. Oh, whoa.
Skull.
Big. Perhaps Mr. Armstrong stole one of the victim's tickets on the day in question. I am here noon. Just a thing. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just
No, that was
let that go.
That was good. I don't know what it was, but I loved it.
But in that case, Maggie shouldn't be the only one under suspicion.
He had the wrong ticket.
What?
Mr. Armstrong made off with the winning ticket's pretty neighbor.
So, the ticket he took was worthless?
Not quite. he did win something. $1. You see, I am just a pretty girl. Without my looks, I am nothing.
So... what happened to the winning ticket then? The one you meant to steal?
Indeed, what did happen to it? I don't like spoiling myself by watching trailers, so... we'll just have to wait and see how the movie turns out tomorrow, won't we?
That's Skiddo's way of telling us that he actually hasn't done any research on the case yet.
Oh, yeah.
He hasn't read up on the previous trial at all.
Nope.
Ah.
Voila! You two! Time to laugh at la pretty little airhill!
Oh my god, that's so fucking funny. There was a discussion going around on Tumblr where it was people who are Arab, and they were talking about when people say voila wrong, sometimes they like say it is basically like walla, they say like W-A-L-L-A, they get it wrong like that.
Yeah.
And apparently in Arabic that basically means like, God, do you see this fucking bullshit? So when somebody does that wrong, they're like, you just, you know, you just add the sauce to your pasta, and can you believe this shit? Which is so funny.
Can you fucking believe this
I'll
shit?
have to find the whole conversation. It was so funny. Looks like I won't be needing this note anymore.
Into the
Oh, it's
trash.
yeah, it's I swear to God, that's what it is. Yeah, Golden Hawk, thank you so much. I'm sorry for half remembering that. So basically, it's like, and I swear to God. I'm glad that we just threw out the homophobia.
Yeah, God.
Looks like we got a new mystery now. Namely, where did the winning ticket go?
I had a bad feeling about this.
Well, anyway. We can't let Maggie suffer any longer for this, and certainly not again. To be continued.
Away from this place.
Away from this place.
Away from this man. Ugh. So I am very, very excited for what the next case holds. I do think I want to break here because A, it's a decent break point. B, I want to give my mouth a little bit of a break after the dentist
Yeah, I think
today.
that's fair.
I think that's fair.
a good place
Can
to
you
stop.
guys, I'm going to find somebody for us to write into. Can you guys tell these lovely people all about how wonderful you are? Oh, and about cool things that we're all going to be doing this weekend?
Oh dear.
First of all, shout out to Sheeple. All three of us are gonna
All
be
three
playing
of
the
us?
Ring Racers on
Yup.
Sheeple's channel. Big tournament, a bunch of other people. Very cool on Sunday at 11 a.m. Pacific. Also, I exist. I don't know. I'm out there
You
in the world
do.
somewhere.
Wacky.
You do. You're very good at existing. And at saying jokes.
What about Kit? What about you?
Yeah, Kit, what about you?
What about me? I don't know. I do stuff. I play games.
do.
I draw some stuff in theory. And yeah, I don't know. I will be finishing. What am I even doing? Sunday is the tournament. Tomorrow, I had something in mind, and I just don't remember what. Let me check my own schedule.
You're good. Yeah, your French was
you were gonna
incredible.
play Mega Man X2.
Mega Man X2.
Hell
because
yeah.
I've only beaten X and X4 and X5, and I want to do the other ones at some point.
Hell yeah. I am also on tomorrow. We're diving back into Grandia too, so for those of you who like more evil women, here she fucking comes. Alright. We're an ill-timed ad is about to happen, so it looks like the party's about to bounce over. Any closing thoughts, folks?
Sorry about this character.
I'm
just kidding.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm doing what I can.
Shrug.
Not very much.
That's all I can say. Unfortunately, there's a reason the case 3s have a bad reputation. Hey, at least it's not Ace Attorney 5.
Oh, we're in trouble. Also, oh my goodness, yeah, the raid's about to fire, so I'm gonna start jingling. Bye, everybody, bye.
Bye.